Welcome back, everybody, to Curse of Strahd. I'm going to keep extending that pause 1 second every time.
I'll start screaming in between it.
Okay. People are going to be really confused. They're going to just be like, welcome back to Curse of Strahd.
Oh, is it Curse of Strahd?
Yeah.
Just in between each one, Curse of...
Am I supposed to be yelling in between these?
This is the peak of comedy, people.
Strahd. Okay.
Hey, look, I don't appreciate your sarcasm, okay? I try so hard to be funny all the time,
I'll
Logan.
just leave. I'm sorry. I'm clearly not on the right level. I'm just...
That's right, I forgive you, okay?
What the fuck are we doing?
Last we left off, you guys made it to Krezk after a very harrowing journey of you all getting attacked by werewolves, sneaking into the werewolf den and rescuing your friends, bringing them back, making sure Irina was not a vampire spawn, and everybody having a pretty good day. Actually, everybody made it. Nobody's dead. As you left Ari asleep in the room, you noticed something was off, and you didn't know what was going on, and you left the room. I'm assuming everybody is taking a long rest.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm tired.
I have 5 hit points.
But I guess I can wait till morning.
Okay.
The fact that my sister's dying.
You wake up the next morning.
I have 3 levels of exhaustion.
Seamore, you wake up.
Okay.
The dull gray light outside bleeding into your room.
Mhm.
There's a bit of snow. What are you doing?
Take a sip of my tea.
Okay.
It's just already brewed for me.
Yeah.
And I already have the insight, right? That
Yes.
she's sick. Okay. I'm gonna go find Tallman.
Okay, you go into the next room. Knock on it. Tallman, you're awake already. You hear a knock at your door.
I'll answer it.
What are you wearing?
His 90s.
Probably just really, really simple clothes.
I have one for Long Johns or something.
Yeah, he's got suspenders.
Long Johns. Anyways.
Oh
I am definitely wearing suspenders.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
We're wearing the
on
same
my
thing.
Long Johns.
Nice.
Hey, you can heal people, right?
I can try.
Okay, I really need your help with this. Because I am not a healer. I need you to heal my sister.
Very well. Where is she?
I think she's in her room sleeping. She won't care if you go in there, it's fine.
I think it's best if I waited until she was awake.
But she's dying, so... You know, you could wait, and then she could die.
Make
And
a
then it becomes
perception check.
a
That
much
doesn't seem genuine at all.
harder.
Yeah, an insight or perception?
Insight, I guess.
Roll insight.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. Thank God for D20s. Or D6s, as I like to call them.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 7.
Seamore has always been very hard to read, and you can't tell what his true intentions are. He's like smiling a little bit. You don't know if that's he's trying to cope, he's nervous, or he's playing a joke on you.
Lead me to a room then.
Okay, I take me to her room.
You
I don't even knock, I just walk in. Yeah.
You slowly open the door. You look over and you see Ari lying on the bed.
Okay. That's to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
Just right there. In the bed.
I can tell.
Okay.
I'll cast Cure Wounds.
When you walk over to her, has he ever seen you in your regular form?
Mm-hmm.
You don't recognize the figure.
Okay.
You know that she can change shape, but for the first time you see gray hair and gray skin.
Like, as I go over, I hold my hand over, and before I cast the spell, I'll go back to him and step outside of the room. I don't think that's an illness I'm familiar with. Simple wound closure won't.
When you walk over to cast the spell,
Mm-hmm.
the spell does not find a target.
Well, no, I didn't touch her. I was going to, and then I stopped.
Oh, I thought you already casted it.
No, I was going to touch her, and when I see this figure, I'm going to step back and
Okay.
go out of the room.
Where are you going? Where?
What kind of illness is that?
I don't know. That's why I had you healing her.
Is it a curse?
No, I don't think it's a curse. I already tried that.
You think it's some kind of sickness?
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can do. I'll go back in
Okay.
and cast Lesser Restoration.
Like I said before, the spell does not find a target. You can't cast it. So it doesn't use the spell slot. You just so it's like you prepare it and it's like at this person and it's like
What person? I would, because if the person's dead, it would still cast.
Okay. What does the spell specifically mean?
You touch a creature and can either... Okay, and can end either one disease or one condition.
Okay, then that's
Okay.
you're aware of that in the spell,
Mhm.
but you can continue casting it if you want to.
Well, yeah, if it seems like
Okay.
it'll have an effect. Of
You
course
put
it
your
will
hand on
cast
it, and the energy just kind of
Mhm.
muffles into her. Nothing seems to happen.
I'll turn over. I'm not the kind of healer you need. I'm sorry.
I can wake her up if that's gonna help. Just-
Do your best. And I'll walk out of the room very slowly.
Tallman walks out of the room.
All right. I'll leave the room very quietly, trying not to wake her up.
You shut the door.
I'm gonna go find Irah.
You walk over to the other room, right across the way that Irah's in. Knock on the door. Irah, you wake up and you hear a knock at your door.
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh,
I need to talk to you.
I'll open the door.
You open the door.
Yeah. What's up?
All right. So Ari is sick.
Okay.
Very sick. And I'm not quite sure how to fix her. I was gonna make a joke when I came in here, but it feels really wrong to do now. I was gonna say, yeah, now it feels really gross if I'm gonna say it, but just know I take it all back.
Okay.
I was gonna say you should go to her room, and it might be like true love's kiss. You just need to go, but now it's like really weird because I'm her brother, and I'm like telling, yeah.
I also think that's fairy tales, not
Yep, I don't know. Anyways, that's the thing right now, and I don't know what to do.
Did you go to Tallman?
Yeah, I did.
I don't think I know much more than he does.
Is there a window in his room?
I can check.
In
on her
his
to
room?
see.
Tallman's room.
Yeah.
He's gonna punch it.
You guys hear it shatter.
Okay.
I don't.
Do you want?
I'm like, hey, I'm
check
concerned, but I'm like
on
not.
That,
Okay.
I guess. I can check Ari, but I'm probably not a better healer than he is.
Okay.
Maybe I've seen the sickness before. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Should I check now?
Sure, I'm gonna go check on that window thing.
You walk over, you see it's coming from Tallman's room. His door's open a little bit. You kind of push it open. You look inside. He's just kind of standing there,
He's facing outside. the
facing
window.
outside a broken window. You step into the room.
Well, I'll knock lightly first. Nothing. I'll open it.
Door opens. You see Ari lying on the bed
I'll walk over to her.
in her changeling form. Not in any of her other disguises. She is not moving.
Am I aware of certain conditions with changelings?
You don't know.
Okay. I'll roll medicine to see if I can
Roll.
distinguish what's wrong.
Sure.
That would be a 15.
It's not hard to determine that she has no pulse. She's cold. She's unmoving. You kind of move her and shift her, and she doesn't respond.
Seamore. I'll snap and I'll cast message aimed on Seamore. Get back in here now.
Okay, I'll go quickly. I probably didn't even make it to his room.
You run over and you look inside.
I'll
and
be on my knees, like on the bed.
Okay.
Like head on the bed.
Okay.
I'll make my way to the room.
I'll look up and I'll turn. See.
What's up?
She's dead.
I will run over to the body as fast as I can.
You run over.
Mm-hmm. And try and shake her awake.
You constantly begin to shake her. She doesn't respond back to it. There is no heat, no pulse, and her body just kind of lazily lays there.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do something which technically I want to have the knowledge of. So maybe I might have to make a roll with that. I want to try and use Shocking Grasp to see if I can.
No, you can try that. You go over to her and you cast Shocking Grasp, and you watch as the entirety of her body just kind of her limbs kind of explode outwards, and she kind of falls back onto the bed.
Let the body rest.
No, that's all I have left.
This isn't meant to be her end. It's not meant to be any of ours. It's impossible.
Then you're unfamiliar with ends.
I'm very familiar with ends.
Not the natural kind, then.
Tallman, sometimes.
You're telling me this was natural? She's no older than me. A little bit, maybe.
Age has nothing to do with death. Comes for all of us. We do what we can. Sometimes.
Then there must be more we can do. Where is that God? That
Yeah.
surely he's gonna show up.
I'm gonna just try and ignore Tallman and go and sit by her, which I already was.
The scene kind of pans out, if we're going by camera work here, and you see the room with all of you kind of standing over, Tallman's shadow just kind of coming in through the room onto the bed, the two of you leaning over her as you kind of stay there, and it kind of pans downward, kind of into darkness. If I can get the three of you to leave the room.
All right.
Well, that was fun. Props Logan for actually crying.
3 tears out of the same eye. That's a new record.
Out of the same eye, none out of
The
the
other
first
one doesn't work.
Yeah.
I get to meet the Duck King.
Sorry, let me pick the right one.
You're good. Gives me time to open my.
Alright. So we're going to come in. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You went to sleep. And you didn't wake up. But you kind of wake up. You're almost like in a new existence somewhere. And you have no idea what it is. It's somewhere strange. It's cold. It's dark. You don't have a body. You just have this existence of where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the darkness in front of you, a skeletal hand appears down at a robe. And as their light kind of slowly illuminates down the arm, you see this figure in this long, dark black cloak, skeletal face, holding a scythe in one hand, and it holds out its skeletal hand towards you.
Back up. Away from it. If I can.
You try to back away, but you can't seem to move.
Mm-hmm.
And it just waits.
It's not my time yet. I need to go back to my brother. Not ready to die.
It leans in closer and closer until you feel the spectralness of one of your limbs begin to unwillingly move and towards it, and you're trying to stop it, but you see one of your hands slowly going towards it and grabbing the hand, and it goes Just slaps it.
What an asshole.
Disappears.
Is this a joke?
You hear this echoing all around you, this distant of a cacophony of different voices. High, low, deep, childish, woman, man, of just...
You're the guy that's been fucking with me.
Next to you appears a figure. A green cloak and hood. Cannot see the eyes, you can only see below the nose towards the chin. Androgynous looking figure, neither male or female. Stands next to you. Long, spindly features on its limbs, their limbs, as they look at you and say, "Did you like that?"
No.
That was pretty funny. I thought it was funny.
Did you kill me so that I could come over here and...
He begins to kind of float around you in a circle, and at this point you can see your body again. His legs don't leave the ground. Instead, they just kind of drift lazily to the side as he just kind of floats in circles around you. I didn't kill you.
Thought you were supposed to protect me.
Yeah, but not all the time. Sometimes you gotta protect yourself. Look, Ari, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, kind of on the side. I have been watching over you for a long time, and I've been watching over your brother too.
Yeah.
And I like him, but I don't like him nearly as much as you.
Uh-huh.
And you died.
You like us?
And you're dead right now.
Yeah. I got that part.
He holds up his hand, and inside it you see the spectral orb, and on it you can see the scene I just relayed before. The bed, Tallman standing, Irah and Seamore over your body. Says, "They're not very happy."
Yeah, you're gonna make my body get up and do a little jig.
That would be really funny. I was gonna have, your brother casted like shocking grasp on you, and I was totally gonna just have your body go like fart. Would have been so funny, but I thought it was a little disrespectful. They were a little sad.
Yeah.
No, but you're dead. I can't put you back in that body. They, and he points up, and you look up and you see a spectral star space, and you see all these different figures, these massive like spectral cloud-like titans. They won't let me.
Fuck those guys.
If I do that, then I become a betrayer. I become dark and evil, and I don't want to be that. I'm in the middle, okay? So we got the dark guys down there, and he points and you see the same thing, but it looks like a hellscape. We've got the good guys up there, and I'm in the middle. And he points out, and you just see darkness. And this can be whatever I want. They just don't respect me a whole lot.
Put me back in my...
I can help your soul. I can't control it. I can't just throw it back in there, okay? Because this is supposed to be like your heaven. It's not really ready yet. And he points over to the side, and you see a tiny little wooden shack with a broken chair and like a desk, and it's covered in dust. He's like, I haven't worked on it. Need to clean it up a little bit.
Am I the only person that you've given stuff to?
No. I'm not, I swear. It's a long story. Let's just say I got kind of like, I changed, and you're the first. I was gonna pick Seamore, the first changeling's born in so long. And it's like, you're my creation. But he rejected everything. It didn't work. He didn't want to listen to me, and his soul was fickle and didn't listen. But you have always been here, and I've been waiting.
So what I need you to do is put me back.
I can't put you back.
How do
You're
I-
dead.
How do I get back?
It's a process, all right? And you're not gonna like it. You think I'm holding out? I can't do anything.
If I'm your favorite, put me back.
Look, you're stuck here.
I don't
There's
wanna
no way out.
It's a shitty desk. I don't want to sit there. Where am I going to sleep?
Fine. He walks away in the darkness.
I'd come back here now. Follow him.
You walk and walk and walk. You just darkness.
Duck King, come back here now.
It's not my name.
Well, you never told me your name. You've been holding out on me for 20 years. What? Come back.
His head appears. I need you to trust me.
Okay. Don't deserve it, but okay.
You don't deserve it either.
Yeah, I didn't ask for this.
I didn't ask for it either. Well, I did a little bit.
You just forced it upon me.
Do you not want me?
No, I am glad. I just wish you would have given me a little advice along the way, you know? I'm like...
I can't work like that. I'm not like them. I can't guide you.
You showed my brother and my friend your face and stuff.
Because I had to pull a favor, and it's the last favor I had, and if I had that favor, I'd bring you back to life, but I didn't know you were going to die.
How will we get another favor?
I can't.
What do you mean?
I'm in neutral zone.
How'd you get the first one?
It's a long story. I can't explain it to you. You're immortal. You don't understand.
How do I get back in my body? You said I can. There's just steps.
Look. I need help.
From?
You.
I'm here. What do you want?
You're the only one who knows of my existence, next to your friends, but they just think I was some guy. They're never gonna know.
They call you the Duck King.
Yeah, I kind of like that name, but it's not my name.
Well, what is your name?
My name is Viridia.
Viridia?
Viridia. God of pranks
That makes sense.
and jokes
Is that why you turned my shovel into rubber?
and trickery.
Mm-mm.
Mostly the first two. But, and I can gain my power and let you live here and be happy with you and your brother. I just need more
I
people.
don't want to be here.
Alright, if you reject me a third time, I have to leave you.
What do I do?
I need you to trust me.
I do trust you. You're not telling me what I need to do.
Because it's hard to explain. Listen, I need you, if I'm going to put you back down there, I need you to bring more people to my cause.
How do I do that?
I don't know, tell them. Tell them of my existence. Tell them that I'm the reason changelings exist, and jokes are funny. See, that's my thing, and I brought that to light, but they don't seem to respect that because I've only got you.
Well, dude, I'm kind of in like a really sad place right now.
Yeah, Barovia is not a great place, but you can bring happiness to it. See, I spread happiness, and I try to tell them that I think it's just misfortune, but it doesn't have to be that.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
And he starts flipping a coin. Ding!
So you can put me back in my body.
He flicks it at you, lands on your forehead. You try to catch it, and it just fiddles back and hits you in the head. He says, grab that. It's got my face on it. And it's just the hooded figure with the mouth, and it's just smiling. All right? It's proof. It's proof that I exist. Try not to die again.
You can put me back in my body.
You're gonna change.
I already changed a lot. What do you mean I'm gonna change?
Well,
Am I still gonna be a changeling?
sure. That's okay.
I can be like, oh, I look like this guy and I'm an old man still. Or am I gonna be stuck like this? This isn't cute.
I'm sorry. There's no other way I could make it. It's just,
You had to make me with like no face. Look, where's my nose?
it motivated you to change your face, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean it to be like, don't be who you were born to be, but I mean,
But I
you can
don't
make some
have
pretty
a
funny
nose.
faces.
I don't have a nose.
I like it when you
Or
look like your
a
brother.
mouth.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that was funny. When I moved all of this stuff out of this room.
That was
remember
great.
that?
I saw everything.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you,
Can we,
but I can't communicate very well because my power, and he points over towards the shitty room with the chair, it's not very strong.
You could make that, though. How'd you make that?
You,
Me?
yeah,
When I do stuff?
sometimes.
Like when I...
He comes over to you and he grabs onto your hands and he says, listen, I don't have much time.
Okay.
I just want to tell you, this is your last chance.
To succeed?
Yeah.
So,
Remember me.
Okay.
Remember that I'm here.
Okay.
And remember that I can be better.
If I get more people.
Yeah. Thank you.
Put me back in my body. That's 3 people who know you did it. Right?
Yeah. show them more of what I can do. Okay. And he disappears.
Was the fart noise necessary?
Can you go get them?
Hey guys! Can you come back?
We were just making Megan's new character. Spencer's new character.
I'm sure you were. I
Yeah.
didn't hear anything, but I have minor assumptions.
I heard one phrase, and it was the greatest thing ever.
What
All
was
I
it?
heard was "shitty room with the door," or with the chair. Sorry,
Yeah.
shitty room with the chair, and I was like, "What?" That's all I heard.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Sunder.
This is Curse of Strahd.
Fucking, I did that now. I'm responsible.
What were you responsible for? Oh, heh.
I tapped it.
Yeah, it's so easy, right?
Yeah.
I know, right?
I'm so easy.
Give me 1 second.
My feet are cold, guys.
Let's go.
My feet are cold and I must scream.
Ah. Don't throw stuff at me.
Got him.
I'm gonna put this.
Up your butt.
In the tush.
Who got him?
It's Logan's favorite thing to do. Just put things in
Put
his
his phone in
butt.
his butt.
No, put just anything in his butt.
Anything.
Okay.
Everything.
So all of you are
Cutlery mainly.
standing right where we left off.
Sorry.
Over Ari, unknowing what to do. Her body lying before you. Irah, you begin to notice her hand gets warm. There's no pulse. You look down, it's glowing. Her shoulder glows. Her face begins to glow as well. She kind of flops over to one side.
Like she moves.
No, just you kind of step back and she kind of flops over. It's not her own movement. Suddenly there's this boom, this explosion erupts from the side of her. All three of you, I need you to make never mind, there is no save. You guys all turn and look and you're moving, and all of you take 10 radiant damage as this explosion of light and energy just chars you at the front. Your hands are burning like as you look over the side, and as you do, out of the rising up from the bed, the bed itself has also exploded and broken downwards. The walls have been charred. You see Ari's body is like floating in the air with like her eyes, mouth, and like beaming these lights, almost nearly exactly like in Doctor Who when the Doctor regenerates. It's exactly like that. There's these explosions coming out of the side of her arms. You all just kind of stop and watch as she falls back on with the broken bed.
I don't want to go.
Was that natural?
And then she coughs.
I poke her.
You poke her.
Mhm.
You wake up. You feel poking.
Leave me alone.
Did you have any dreams?
Yeah.
I keep
I
poking you.
went to heaven.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I met the Duck King.
Really?
Yeah.
But I'm the Duck King.
No, the other one.
This is okay. I don't know why I'm joking right now. This is really serious. You were dead.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Yeah. It's coming back. He put me back in my body.
Is that the guy?
Yeah, he said I can't die yet. They said I can't die yet. So I'm here.
You
All that
feel
matters to me.
much different.
Yeah.
You no longer have your exhaustion.
Can I?
You notice something, Seamore. Her ears are a bit pointed.
Mm.
Her facial features are pulled back a bit. Her like cheekbones are like a little bit higher. Like there's a bit of structure that's different from her changeling form.
Is she gray like a changeling?
She's still changeling. She's gray. She has gray hair.
Can I revert back to how I normally look?
You put it back. Yeah.
I think you were an elf in another life,
I don't think I'm an elf.
but in another life.
He made us. The guy. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he did. He wanted you to be like how I am. And your soul rejected it. And then when I was born, I took it. And then, I was super cool and I was like, I knew magic. And then you learned it later.
Yeah. None of that makes me happy at all.
What?
I don't like this guy now. Except for that he kept you alive.
Wait, no. You need to like him, or when I die, I'm not gonna have anywhere to go, and neither will you. We'll just not go anywhere.
There is nowhere to go.
Yeah, there is.
But I mean, apparently you went somewhere that he took you.
Yeah, it's like an in between.
So you can just go with him.
I don't want to go with him.
Well,
I
why
came
not?
back for you.
Okay.
Are you okay, Tallman? Did you hear me, or did the radiant thing knock your hearing out?
That was a good one.
When you high five him, what cantrips do you know?
Oh boy.
No, it's
Chill touch, guidance, mage hand, message, sacred flame, spare the dying, toll the dead.
When you give him a little high five, bing, your hand glows like a flashlight. You're like, oh, it's like really bright.
okay. I'll like point it up. Can you get rid of this? It's in your face now.
You just make it brighter. It's now really, really bright.
I am Iron Man.
This massive light
Hey, I'm
beam coming from
a
his
crappy
hand.
player. Can you pronounce my god's name again? Because it's Versaria? Osiris? I don't know what it is. Okay, he's the Duck King.
He stole my name?
You told me that was his name, and then I...
What?
I'm gonna
have words with him.
It feels like, you're being controlled by, like, someone who's not as smart as you and can't remember things as smart as you.
Wow, that is a mean burn.
Huh?
That is a meta burn.
Yeah.
Viridia.
Viridia.
What?
Their name. They don't really look like a boy or a girl. They're an in-between. You don't see any of their face. You've met them before.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how changelings are.
That does sound right.
Yeah. They were like, I asked him why we don't have like a nose, kind of, how we look.
Well, I just have my hand against my leg since it won't go out, apparently.
Okay.
And they think it's funny that we don't have like noses or mouths, really.
But we can just give ourselves noses.
Yeah, that was their plan. Like, we'd want to change if we looked like this, because we look like monsters.
You're all right, though.
Yeah, I feel great.
There's footsteps that begin to come up the stairs, and you see a man make his way up and look down the way. You guys have seen this guy before. He's a pretty average-looking human. He's bald. His skin is a little bit more tan than it's just
average.
than average, I guess. His skin is a little bit more tan. He has big, bushy, white eyebrows and a big white beard, and he's wearing this noble's clothing with a sword at his side. You guys recognize this as the Baron, the Burgomaster, not the
No,
Baron.
none of us have ever met the Baron.
No,
We did.
this is his house you're staying in.
Yeah.
You
We met
just
him at
met him
the
for a
village.
moment. It was very quick.
Oh,
And he makes his way up and he says, I heard a shatter.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
A lot.
It's hard
Everything all right?
Yeah.
Rydia sent his regards.
I don't know who that is.
He's a god. He's a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
anyways,
I've failed to contain my emotions, and as a result, I may have damaged your property.
oh, no worries. We'll get it fixed. It's not a problem.
Did I break his bed?
Yeah,
You look
shattered
down
the
and you're
fucking
like,
floor.
there's a crater where you were lying. Oh, Bread too.
Your food didn't sit well with me.
After a night at Taco Bell, you detonate your bed, you know.
Get inspiration. He smiles and he says,
Did you even eat?
"That's pretty funny."
Yeah. Shut up, Irah.
Alright.
I shat out
Well,
my entire room.
My wife made some stew. If you want some stew, it's downstairs.
No, thank you.
I don't know if you're feeling very well, but
I feel great. I have
you hear thud,
poor
thud, 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 thud running up
inspiration.
the stairs, and you see Irina turn the corner, and she looks at all of you, and she says, "What happened? What's so funny?"
Nothing.
I don't think any of us know.
Viridia.
Who?
She wouldn't.
Who?
She
Don't
will
worry
one
about it.
day.
It's not important.
Okay. Well, there is food.
Yeah.
I thought you were being attacked.
No,
I'm going downstairs. I really wanted to fight something.
Is it
She
quick
walks down the
response
stairs. Huh?
So there's a quick response time.
Why'd you...
Literal
What?
minute.
You
man.
can't
Why
see
did
it. It's
you-
magic. It's a magic watch.
She grabs your hand.
It's a magic watch.
Yeah. You've never heard of those before?
What is a watch?
You confuse me, Harry.
It's 7:14 right now. Test me.
Those are just numbers.
Yes. It's the time of day. It's 7:14.
What?
It's a change of the
How
day.
do you know
There,
that?
Well,
there's something else.
there's 60
I
minutes in an
can't
hour. We're in the
explain.
14th minute.
Anything about them.
Your clothes are very basic. Is that what you sleep in?
It's more comfortable than
Well,
what you normally see me in.
True.
what are you sleeping?
Huh? My armor. Just kidding. I'm not telling you. Maybe someday you'll know. She walks down the stairs.
Fuck ass news.
I'll head
Just say, can you get
downstairs
rid of
with
this?
her.
Okay, you make
I
your way
don't
downstairs.
know how to get rid of it. Viridia, can
You
you...
want to try again?
Boop.
You gain 5 hit points.
Huh?
You
Like
one
I
of the
heal, like I
the
heal
burns.
5 or I get 5
They
hit?
heal. Yep.
I think you just healed me.
Go away.
Gets brighter again, or
You poke and nothing happens.
Go away.
so their name is Viridia,
Viridia.
not Duck King.
I mean, you could call him that.
No.
And well, they didn't like it.
Yeah, it's my
So-
name.
Didn't like being called the Duck King.
No.
You can't
Did you change things
why.
of dark vision?
No.
You do now.
Oh. Boop, 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 boop. Viridia.
We both do, or she does?
She does.
Okay.
They...
When you look around the room, which is pretty dark, you can just see in the darkened corners. It's like this gray color. You have like night vision. It's super weird.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
You heal the burns.
I go into my bag and I
Or
pull
sorry,
out
lay on
a
hands.
glove.
Got it.
Okay, I put on the glove.
You put on the glove.
Is it still shining?
Yeah, it's like coming out of the bottom of it. It doesn't make any heat. It's just like
Do I know if I can cast touch spells through a glove?
yeah,
Yeah.
you can cast touch
Okay.
spells through
Fun,
glove.
fun fact about the light
That
cantrip,
would
it's
suck.
not concentration. So it just lasts for an hour.
Why the fuck would it be concentration? This or animate object?
I feel like it makes it worse
Light.
because you can't cancel it.
I mean, I don't have
No, you
light,
can cancel it.
so I don't know why it happened.
Neither do I.
What are you guys doing?
Some fucking stew.
Hey, you come downstairs, eat some stew. When you come down, you see the burgomaster is also putting some stew into his bowl, and he kind of like mutters to himself a little bit, and as you go for kind of turns and goes over to a table just to eat.
Does he seem troubled?
Make an insight check.
16.
Yep.
Is something the matter?
Well, I'm grieving over my son's death.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's fine.
Up until a moment ago,
Has the three of us gone down yet, or just?
Sure.
No. I'm asking because not yet. If the three of us.
No.
haven't. Okay.
What?
I had a familiar feeling not too long ago.
Oh. Sorry.
I hate to pry, but I'd imagine the way that things go it had something to do with Strahd.
No. It's my 4th child to die of illness.
What kind of illness?
I don't know. They get sick. They cough.
What kind of
They feel
symptoms?
they get weak. They sweat. They die.
Can I roll medicine? See if
Yeah,
I'm familiar
sure.
with it. Okay.
What'd you get? 9? This is still medieval fantasy time. Medieval fantasy time, sometimes people just got sick
Yeah.
and they died. And especially from where you're from, that happens
Yes.
much too often.
Every fucking.
So it's like, even without your medicine roll, like if you would have gotten high enough, that's, you just know like, oh yeah, sometimes people get sick and die.
Are we listening to this conversation?
No, you're still upstairs.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I noticed a lot of you have magic. I don't mean to pry or anything, but it's a grieving father lost his 4th child. You wouldn't happen to have any magic that can bring back the dead, do you?
I'm afraid, to the best of my knowledge, that is out of our power.
That's fine. Don't get hung up about
Believe
it.
me, if we knew, we would help you.
Don't make that promise to me. I don't want to put that burden on your shoulders. Enjoy the stew. You 3 are upstairs.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
Going downstairs.
And you make your way downstairs at that moment.
So, do you want to talk about it?
Yes, if you'd like to talk about it.
Oh, I don't want to hear this. He walks outside.
Wait. I'm gonna pay you for the room.
Don't pay me. No worries. You were in trouble. You needed help.
All right.
I don't want to hear about your explosive situation.
Yes.
What was your name?
Oh, his name was Ilya.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
No. Your name.
Oh, my name. Oh, sorry. My name is Dmitri.
That's a cool name.
Dmitri Krezkov.
Yeah, nobody cares about the dead kids. I mean, I don't say that.
We would all deck you in the face at once.
Four fists.
No.
And he
6.
walks out. Irina and Ismark are sitting and down on one table. She's kind of sitting like this, and she's kind of hitting her spoon on her bowl. She's like, ting 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 ting
Really
ting
loud.
ting 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 ting
I
ting.
imagine you're impatient.
She's got a good beat. We could use a drummer.
No,
Hey now.
What's wrong?
A second drummer.
there's something bothering me.
What is it?
I don't know. It's something about this town. And Ismark says, "Well, we are safe, aren't we not?" He says, "Yes."
Is it like a gut feeling? What are you feeling?
I don't know. There's something calling me. She stands up. Follow me if you want. I'm gonna go find it. She steps out of the tavern, the room.
I'm gonna follow her.
All right.
Should we all follow?
A far conversation? Right?
You guys see the map?
I'm gonna fucking die.
So you guys are right
No.
at the beginning, at the
Have your shit.
southernmost part of Krezk, right next to S2. There's a building right there. She walks north, past S3,
Okay.
up the road, and as you guys are moving through this village, you're noticing how it's kind of beautiful. It's almost like imagine a Whiterun from Skyrim, but more trees and more snow. It's
So
small.
it is kind of on a hill?
Yeah, and it's on a hill, and it's just these little cottages that have smoke coming out of their chimneys, and there's little farms outside of each one that have pigs and chickens that kind of graze around, and you see some people kind of leading them in their house.
Those are dairies! I think go ahead.
What? I'm so confused.
That's really loud. What about Peter?
What?
What about Peter?
Peter knows the difference between a farm and a dairy.
This is true. He's a smart man.
That's not what I meant.
They leave them in their house so they don't get cold. And you can just hear like distant like and like
Minecraft sounds.
yeah, basically this is a Minecraft town essentially. You pass by some of the trees. This village is almost like a forest. Like that's how many trees are in it. As you make your way along, kind of crunching through the snow beneath your boots, make your way all the way north. She kind of picks up the pace a little bit, begins to kind of almost run. And do you guys continue with your speed?
Yeah.
Continue, begin running. This point, Ismark is also catched up with you. He's like, I want to know what's going on.
Yeah, we don't really know either. I have so many questions and a lot to ask.
You make your way over and you see her standing before a pool of water at the north part of town. You can see it over there. Even under gray skies, the pool at the north end of this village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shores sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo with arms outstretched, as though waiting to be embraced. You recognize it as the Morning Lord. It's a statue of the Morning Lord.
Inside the
In
gazebo?
the gazebo, right next to a pool of water. Irina walks over to the pool. And she reaches towards the pool's edge.
Be careful.
She looks back. Do you guys get close?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
An image appears in its sparkling blue waters. A handsome youth of kind and noble visage. The sadness in his eyes turns to sudden joy. Tatiana, he says. It has been so long. Come, my love. Let us be together at last. Irina gasps and puts a hand on her heart. My beloved. Sergei, in life you were a prince and a man of faith. We were to be married long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me? She reaches towards the water's surface as a hand of water rises up to take hers.
I'm gonna run and stop her.
You go over to her and you grab her and she looks up at you and she's got tears in her eyes and she says, "Don't take this away from me."
This isn't yours.
I know it is.
It looks like it could
Please.
She reaches towards the hand.
I'm gonna hold on to her other hand.
Let me check something, Tallman.
It's kind of at her side. You're just going to grab it?
Just gonna hold on to it, kind of softly.
Okay.
May I look in the pool myself?
You look into the pool, you see the handsome visage of this boy. And he's also tears in his eyes, and he's holding his hand up through the reflection, and out of it is a real hand, and she's about to reach towards
It's a
it.
hand of water.
A hand of water.
Tallman, it's not something that shows loss. I see the man too.
Can I roll Arcana to know?
I don't know what it means, but it's definitely.
You've taught me names.
I have.
This isn't Tatiana.
It's true.
10.
There's something off here.
Yeah. Why did he call you that?
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
Ew.
You're fine, I just cut this out. It's not live.
Yeah.
It's just recorded.
Good choice.
Just
freaked out
do-
for a tiny second. Like,
What?
so much adrenaline just got pumped in my body because I didn't know she was coming.
Oh, you didn't know?
I'm so sorry.
Or I just forgot because I know you mentioned it.
Just do a quick clap. For a chair. All the chairs are right next to you.
She
Also, hello.
reaches out, and there's this slow moment of her grabbing onto the hand.
Can you restart that? I'm sorry, I interjected.
And Ismark looks over, and he's just kind of confused. He doesn't know what's going on. And he looks at her and he says, "Are you certain?" She just kind of smiles. She grabs onto the hand. Irina is pulled into the pool. She leaves your grasp, but she's
Holy
holding
fuck,
to
I'm gonna make a strength check.
Okay.
I threw all my dice. They
Roll
sucked.
dexterity first. See how fast you can... Or no, go ahead and roll strength.
That's a 6.
She leaves your grasp as she goes into the pool of water with just a drip.
Can we see?
She
him?
embraces Sergei beneath the rippling water. And the four of you have never seen a happier couple as they both begin to fade from view. Ismark is kind of taken aback a second.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking at him.
There is a peal of thunder that shakes the land. Dark clouds coalesce into a terrible visage. A deep, dark voice from beyond the mountains cries out, "She is mine!" And it echoes everywhere. Everybody hears it. A terrible crack resounds as blue lightning splits the sky and strikes into the pool. Everybody make a dexterity save. And Ismark gets a natural 20. He
Damn,
the
Ismark.
dice.
Fuck. That'd be a dirty 20. On
Dirty
mine.
20, okay.
15 for me.
15. 6.
A 10 because I can't roll well.
A 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all my dice to me.
It's really funny when you threw that first one and then pull out another one because it looked like you pulled out the exact same one.
Yeah.
Those who failed take 22 lightning damage.
How do we
Shit.
know- how do we
Those
know
who succeeded take 11.
Yeah.
What's failure number?
17.
Damn.
You gotta get a B 17.
okay.
I take,
22?
you take half?
There's wind that begins to pick up.
Did he say it?
There's dark clouds
17.
beginning to form around the pool as you all look up.
Wait. Do I take half?
Yeah, you beat 17, right?
Yes.
So 11. Oh, you're a rogue.
I don't have.
You don't have that
I
ability,
don't have
so
that
11
yet.
damage.
But you never specified whether or
7th
not.
level.
Yeah.
Should be.
No,
No, that's
five.
not-
I'm
that's
5.
The wind is blowing, and as you all kind of look up into the air at the clouds, you see the floating figure of Strahd standing above with his hand coalescing with energy. You see his cape just kind of billowing and flapping into the wind, and he looks down, and he's just beaming. His eyes are bright red. You see he's transformed into this vampiric state as he...
Strahd is here.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's actually Strahd.
But he's like 50 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks
Book it.
down, and he moves closer, and then he can't get any further as he stops, and he's with electricity coalescing in his hand. And he says, "What have you done?
I don't know. She went in the pool.
You fool!" And he throws another bolt of lightning at you. Make a dexterity save.
That's fine. That would be a 24.
You dodge out of the way of it, only taking 10 more lightning damage. As it kind of just brushes off the side of you, kind of going up your arm, and he just...
Who was that?
She was mine!
Who took her?
My brother! He should be dead!
I don't really know what to tell you there.
And you watch as there's another bolt of lightning that strikes him from the sky. The wind and energy just begins to slowly dissipates. The clouds begin to, they cease their thundering, and Strahd disappears.
So, her name was Tatiana?
Ow! What the fuck was that? Why does he just show up, hit me, and then run away?
I don't know. He dislikes you immensely.
I mean, a broken heart.
But why me?
He hit all of us. He hit you
Make
more.
an intelligence check real fast.
You get 15 hit points back. You okay?
Intelligence?
Oh, no, I'm not.
2.
The 5th D20 you toss. They're all letting you down.
Yeah, you're right. That's 5. I tossed
all right.
D20s.
Nothing.
I'm gonna look at her brother.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
What's going on?
Looks like she's out of Strahd's grasp now, though.
Doesn't seem to have made a difference.
It did
very
for her.
much does. He didn't get down there.
She looked happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen her happy. Personally, if it made Strahd angry, then I'm glad we did it.
Probably a good thing. I hope.
I think she's happy. I can understand
I hope so.
loving someone so much to join him in death.
I hope she's alright. I think she's finally safe, though.
Hey, anywhere other than here is good, right?
True.
But again, he called her Tatiana.
Yes. Tatiana was Strahd's first lover. Well, so the stories say. Do you not know of her?
No.
The Vistani talk about her all the time. She was to marry Strahd or something. I'm not sure, but she threw herself off the back of Castle Ravenloft. The Vistani say it was Strahd's fault.
And so Sergei calls her Tatiana? That seems kind of like a weird pet.
Sergei was Strahd's brother.
Yeah, I got that.
Strahd killed Sergei.
So she killed herself to be with him.
I guess so.
Do you know anything
She seemed.
about his brother?
She immediately recognized him.
Sergei? I know very little. It was a long time ago. I was not alive. But I know that he was looked upon as a kind individual. Shrouded from the war that Strahd saw before he took Barovia.
Ismark, what happens when people die here?
They die?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Same as everywhere.
they
No one
don't.
knows.
Well,
They don't.
they can't leave. And you're aware of this.
So,
The souls are even trapped here, so,
so she was reincarnated?
Is it possible that that was Tatiana, but
oh,
a
In a
new
different
her?
body?
you think that Irina was...
Why else would Sergei have seen her as him and she know who he was?
She seemed pretty endeared to being called Tatiana, too.
It also makes sense as to why Strahd wanted her so much. Huh. I never thought of it that way.
So he really did fuck over Strahd pretty bad.
You took the one thing he cared about.
Oh boy. No wonder he threw a bolt of lightning at me.
Why didn't he kill us here?
Maybe he couldn't. This place is odd. She said no one has...
We're
No one's
still
been
in Barovia.
Yeah, but have you seen this place? It looks like it's not part of Barovia at all.
If he wants in here, he'll get in here.
Very true.
If he wants in here, he'll find a way. Burn the city to the ground to get inside.
Did you heal me?
Did you? I asked
Yes,
you.
please.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Did you heal me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I already gave myself that one, stupid.
Hey, Logan, you have scissors. I do. Where are they? I've got 1 or 2 sets of scissors. Wow, that is really cool.
Wait.
Oh, I found them. They're right here.
Go
They're
for
right.
it.
Thank you very much.
More stuff.
There they are.
You gonna get fucking wasted?
No.
It's been once.
I can't afford to.
Yeah, I mean,
drive.
Because that would be alcoholism. That's not okay.
I hate life.
I hate everything.
You what?
Because I'm a pessimist.
So I got a thing when we leveled up that whenever anyone rolls to determine the hit points that they get back for rolling a healing spell, I can use a sorcery point to re-roll any one die. So I re-rolled it because I got a 1. And then I rolled another 1.
That's awesome.
So this sucks. So you get 5,
I'm so
6,
sorry.
7. You get 10 hit points back.
I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Ismark kind of sits back and he says, well, what are all you going to do?
Give me a moment. I'm gonna head over to the gazebo.
It's right there. You walk up to the gazebo.
Does he have any familiarities or similarities with the gentleman we saw on the lake?
No. This is like a big, gruff-looking dude.
Okay.
Looks like how you imagine probably Zeus would look.
Who is this?
He's very handsome, very brawny,
Oh.
and he's pointing his hand out like this, and he's got his other hand out like that, and he's pointing towards the east.
I see Liam Neeson.
I know.
Is there anything in his other hand?
Yep. And you're aware that he points to the east because that's where the sun rises.
Of course.
Um,
And the other one does the opposite.
hang on.
I want to move the statue.
Yep. And the gazebo's really, really, like, worn down. Like, it almost breaks when you step on it.
Made of wood?
Yeah. The only reason it hasn't fallen over yet is because it's protected by the trees and the wall.
Yeah, we've got some fucking mist problems here. That's fair. I'll leave the gazebo.
Okay.
I look in the water. Do I see anyone? Anything?
Nope. It's glistening water. It's very beautiful. It doesn't look like average looking water.
I touch it.
Touch it, put your finger in it.
Oh.
It's cold. It's a bit sweeter than typical water, and it's very, very clean and crisp. You benefit from the lesser restoration spell.
What? What the fuck? That's so amazing.
However, you are not being affected by any conditions.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. But hey, this water's really damn good.
What do you do?
Never mind, my character doesn't know that.
I feel like
He said it.
Can I feel how cold it is?
It's colder than your body.
it's sweet.
Well, okay.
Like, almost like there's a
I would
little
hope
sugar.
water is that way.
Mm-hmm. It's not like freezing.
Okay.
Here,
So
try.
I'm
Oh
gonna,
no, it's freezing. It's snowing outside. It's fucking cold.
I'm gonna do it anyways. Want to alter myself
Okay.
to get rid of my genitalia. Then I'm gonna take off all my
You
clothes.
slurp your dick in, and you take off all your clothes, and you guys
No
see,
nipples either.
You guys see Seamore, but
Like
no
Barbie
dick,
doll.
no
No
butt,
butt either. No, there's no.
no butt, no butt, no nips, nothing. It looks fucking
The second-
weird.
I want to
The
look as
second
like
it starts
like not even mannequin status. Like
like a Ken doll.
no, I think Ken still has a butt and like
Yes.
everything.
No,
all
it's
the
like-
dolls.
I want to be
That's
as
so
like
weird.
featureless as I can be.
Like the guys from Human Fall Flat.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, but still.
Ira,
telling
for
me
the
what I was
first
saying.
time, you realize Seymour has no dick.
The second he
And-
starts to undress, I start walking away. Like,
You're like, nope.
What is he doing?
I don't know, just let him do it.
All right,
Alright, so
I'll follow.
I'm
I'll
trying to
follow.
bathe.
You get
I'll
the
follow
water?
Ari.
yeah.
It's so cold.
Yeah.
It's so cold. It's kind of nice, but it's really cold. And you bathe in the water. You warm up to it almost. It's kind of nice actually as you sit in it.
Like when your body goes numb.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah, you can. Now you're used to it.
Okay. I don't.
No,
I
it
just
heats
do it
all
enough
of the water.
to walk and then.
You gain the benefits of a lesser restoration spell.
Okay. I just wanted to be clean because.
Very
You're
nice.
also fined by the city for nudity, and then they realize, oh, didn't-
Was he nude?
Was
or was
he-
he wearing a body?
does this count?
I'll just become a beautiful woman and then I won't. They'll.
Tallman, are you
They
just
won't care.
staring at the statue in confusion?
No, he's staring
Not the
at.
statue.
At Seymour?
At everything that happened today.
Okay.
This is probably like the weirdest ship comment. There's only two gods. Random third god revives Ari. Oh shit. What? Irina was just pulled into a lake by
Give him 2 more hours, he's gonna fucking crack and kill
Strahd's
everybody.
brother? Strahd showed up and threw some lightning bolts and then disappeared. And then Seamore bathed half naked censorship.
And the
whatever,
time that
into
I've been here, this
pool.
place has already been fucking half illusions. I don't know what's real. He just wants
What
to
if-
go home where it rains a lot.
What if we were all illusions?
A villager
He killed
walks by
himself.
with
He would
a
actually
basket
kill
of eggs and looks down and says, "Get out of the pool! Get out! You're not supposed to bathe in. What are you doing?
Bathing.
That
Got
is
it right.
disrespectful."
Oh, is this a holy place?
Yes.
Fart. I'm just kidding. I know. I don't have a butt. So,
I don't have a body.
It just
Is this a holy place?
I don't actually. That.
Get
I
out of
do
the
just
pool.
get out when he says that.
walks away. As do you get out?
Yeah.
As you begin to put your clothes back on.
Mhm.
As you do, you feel a crinkle in your pocket.
You have crabs.
What?
An actual crat.
You pull this out.
What?
His
What the
name?
fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Put my death note away.
I'm about to stab somebody. Actually, in real life.
We're like walking back into the city.
sorry if you
like,
can't read it.
What are we
I'm
doing
like,
next?
zip. My friends. I'm reading this out loud. If you guys are
We're
watching.
not here.
I am.
Are we? How far away do we
I-
go?
Me is Tallman is there.
How long were you in the bath?
Probably like 5 minutes at the most. It was a quick bath.
We'll wait a ways away.
My friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land. I'm going to sound retarded reading this, but it's just because the reading... No, I'm saying this for the viewers.
Oh, okay.
My home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you...
Dine at my castle.
I bid you dine at my castle
It is.
so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your
Passage here will be safe.
Your passage here
Oh,
will
okay.
be a safe one. I wait your arrival.
Cool. Your host, Strahd.
Bonzer.
Bon...
Rich.
Zer... Okay. Yep.
Bon
Ben.
biddly bon.
Bon.
I'm sorry. Did Strahd just say that we would have safe passage to his castle?
Mm-hmm.
He just threw a fucking lightning bolt at me.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he saw me in that.
You know, he's gonna invite us to dine at his castle, and we're gonna be dinner. I don't want to go to this.
I mean, it doesn't specify when we have to be there, right? Okay, well.
Mhm.
Why?
What do we need it for?
Souvenir.
I think maybe we should take it.
What, to hear him out or something? He tried to kill us.
What have we got to lose?
6
He's
men.
at the point where we don't stand a chance against him if he decides he wants to
We
kill
never
us.
did. He's seen us more than once. He's seen me many times. He hasn't killed us yet.
Then maybe we've just gotten lucky enough.
In Barovia.
She came back to fucking life.
Exactly.
That's luck.
Oh no!
That's
no,
luck
no,
incarnate.
No. It was it's kind of lucky. He said that if I die again, I'm yep.
Right,
gotta sit
but
on
you
a
were chosen by a god willing to bring you back to life.
Uh,
That's pretty lucky.
And we've been chosen by a sickened god
There's only two.
to stay here until he says we can leave. You saw the army of undead that walked into his castle and died another time.
Right. And if we go there unprepared and die now, we'll join that army.
If we go there uninvited, we'll die.
Well, we're already invited,
Has he ever invited?
That's what I'm saying.
but he didn't say it had to be right away.
That is true.
And I like listening to old ladies who have prophecies. And one of those told us that there's a lot of things that we can get.
Yeah, we can. There's
Am I familiar with that at all?
Prophecies?
You were there.
Old
No, he
ladies and
wasn't.
prophecy.
Old ladies' prophecies? Yeah. Like any other average person. Like sometimes
How
old
did I
ladies
get here?
tell them a little more. What?
How did I get here?
You were.
You remember the basics.
Yeah. You were brought by a group of people who needed the help of you and your clan. And you accepted. Their land where they came from was distraught. Their once leader had been turned tyrant. And they needed your help to destroy him.
You know, sorry to cut the veil here,
Oh,
but
it's
my
fine.
clan ceased to exist before I met anybody.
Did you come alone?
I had nowhere to go.
Okay.
I was looking for a group of people to help me remember.
That's right. Okay, then yeah, they got you to come in.
Okay.
And that's all you remember.
And what happened happened. No, I remember
Mhm.
what happened.
Look, at the very least, I know that place right up there. I point in the general direction of the wolf den. I know that wolf den has one of the items that we need.
What wolf den?
The one that Ari and Irina was taken to.
really want to go back in there.
It's fine.
When
Just
we
be
all
strong.
when we all got knocked down, you made it
Right.
you made it here to Krezk.
Didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, a lot has happened since, last night.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, we woke up and her god had revived us and had not brought us back to life, but brought us back to health, so that we could go save her from this wolf den, so that she wouldn't die. But she died anyways, and they brought her back to life.
Which god is this?
What did you say his name was again?
Viridia.
Viridia.
You can make a religion check if you want.
This would be weak. 16.
It's like tip of your tongue. If you had more information, you can figure it out.
They're a god of jokes and trickery.
That makes a lot of sense.
That is not us.
Now it rings a bell. As soon as she says it, you're like, oh yeah. I don't know them by that name, but there is like a god of trickery. That exists not here, but in other places.
You say not here, you specifically mean not in Barovia, I guess.
Right. They don't worship them here.
So, I mean, if we're going to do what she said and use those cards and find those pieces, I mean, powerful force, holy symbol for Den of Wolves overlooking a mountain lake. Treasure Vault of Mother Night. There's a statue of a woman.
Mother Night?
In Mother Night, I would have to assume, in the middle of the den.
Plus, I still don't feel comfortable leaving the children there.
There were also kids in cages.
There were kids in there.
Cages.
Yes. We're right here. We should at least
You
handle
can
it.
go, and I can. Who can I turn my face into?
Just be a wolf. That was.
A wolf? I don't know.
You could just be you, because they've seen you before. And last time I was there, I was Strahd saying that we were taking you.
That's also true. We could bring you back as the wolf and
I don't mean to interrupt. I just need to clarify on something because I can't find my notebook where I wrote it. Your first clue. What was the clue for it? This is the card that tells of history.
history was
Beggar.
knowledge. A wounded elf has what you seek. He will part with the treasure. and
Knowledge?
seek
Beggar.
dreams will
The
fill.
name of the card is Beggar. Thank you.
Okay, I don't have the names of the cards.
It makes it a million times easier if you just say Beggar.
I don't have those.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do this real fast.
Were you doing this? I'm gonna go pee.
Go pee.
Let's do a cut.
What's the
Sounds
second
good.
card, Jim?
Sounds great.
Powerful force, holy symbol.
And number 2,
Meridian.
this was
Meridian.
Yes.
powerful force of good and protection.
Meridian.
Hello.
Meridian.
What was the third one?
Philanthropist.
The Lanchocus?
Meridian.
Philanthropist.
What's a meridian?
And what was the fourth one?
Ghost.
Ghost?
Oh, Myrmidon.
Fine.
Okay, and what was
Philanthropist.
this was weapon of vengeance.
Philanthropist.
Got it. That was look to a place where sickness and madness are bred, where children once cried, the treasure lies still.
Yes.
Okay. And
Ghost.
what was shed ghost? What are you doing, Victoria?
Totally in shot, too.
Yeah.
You're fine. I don't care.
It's funny. I love it.
Cool.
This part's getting cut out anyways.
Yeah.
Just
Maybe.
making sure.
Unless Jacob forgets,
What about 5?
which he did in the finale.
It's
fine. I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
That's true.
Good first hour, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it is only 1 hour.
Sorry, we started a little late.
Hour in.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I figured we played till midnight like we normally do. So.
I had to read like 4 chapters because there's like 4 places you guys could possibly go, and I'm like, what's it gonna be?
I want to go to the
gonna
werewolf den, honestly.
It's the closest, so we might
It's
as
the
well.
closest. It's the arguably the easiest because we already know we can trick them.
All right, and we're coming back in right now.
I think we should go to the werewolf den.
You go in as Strahd. I go in as me.
Okay.
I'll go in as the werewolf.
You go in as. What if the wolf is back?
Then I'll call him an imposter.
In any case, we
Is
should
that?
gather our things.
Yes. Is that a good
All
idea?
gathered.
After that
I mean, if that doesn't work, nothing will.
strike of lightning, I do believe I need to patch some wounds.
I can heal you.
We could take an hour to
Save you
rest
pain.
up a little.
Okay.
You could
As you said, if we have time, we should use it.
go as Irina.
I could. Yes.
Or you could go as you, and I could go as Irina. Because I can just disguise myself.
Or
remove
I can go
any
as Irina,
chances.
and you can go as me.
I'm fine with that too. That'd be interesting to say the
Wait,
least.
no, I don't want you. My body on you.
I mean, it's all in a loop.
You guys just hear that loud fart that came out of nowhere. Tallman.
There is a noble citizen about 30 feet away who is cracking up laughing. He's like, I'm sorry. She just like walks away. He's like,
I almost spit my
keeps walking.
my drink out. Yes, a break would be nice. Let's maybe go back to the place that we slept in.
Yes, I still want to know everything about Viridian and your dad.
I'm curious to know why he brought you back.
He needs. I think I'm the only person who follows them in any way. So there was like a heaven above us, and it was
This
like
is on the way back.
it was like all of the gods.
So you guys are walking back to the house?
Yes.
Like all of the gods were up here, and then there was like a hell below, and there were like all of the devils and stuff, and then there was a middle, and it was all black, except for like one room that had like a desk in it. And
But you saw all of it?
Yes.
Okay.
And then they were like, I don't have much power because if he could take the power, but then he'd be a betrayer god, and they didn't want that. So they've just been trying to use the power that they get from me to make their heaven.
They take your power.
Sort of.
So it's more like
What I do gives them power to build and
because
to
you follow
influence
him.
more people like me.
Because you follow him.
Because I follow him.
So if more people started following him, he could theoretically.
He could grant his power to more people.
So they're
Okay.
less than a god.
Oh,
But they brought you back. They brought
no,
all of you
He
back?
he
Well,
didn't.
He just healed us.
He healed us.
He didn't really bring me
revive us.
back.
They healed us.
I feel a lot different than I normally did. They said that I would change, more than I already do.
I've heard back in my home legends of people who are capable of doing great things. Are you sure he's not just some great adventurer? He's a god?
He could have been. I don't know.
Why would she have seen the heavens then and the hells? It's possible that this is just kind of like the lesser
They
god.
did say that they used to
know.
be different. Someone else. We didn't speak very long.
I know of trickster gods. They've been gone for a long time.
Maybe this is his last gasp.
I don't know.
Their last gasp.
They were desperate.
So if I choose to forget about him, does he go away?
No, I don't think so.
Well, Ari still remembers.
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, given that
It's
he
very-
brought her back, I'm pretty
very-
fond of him right now as well.
Very adamant on not forgetting them.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me a coin. Search around for it.
You find it? It's a gold coin. It's a little bit larger than an average coin. You guys recognize as a coin that he was flipping. On both sides of it is the profile of their face. It's a hood, goes down just to about the nose, and then there's just a smirk.
Took it away.
That's exactly what he looked like.
Yeah.
Wow, it's fan art of Matthew Mercer.
Pretty much. You guys make it to the house at this point?
Is my hand still going?
No.
There you go. Thank you.
Did you swim with this on?
I feel like Ira
No.
does that every single time.
You hear
he says he just
a distant-
absentmindedly.
Damn it!
Janet.
I'll hurry in.
It came from outside.
I'll hurry out.
It's the backyard.
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
You make your way over to the backyard, and you see Dimitri standing. Oh, you see 4 graves. You see the one furthest most to the right, and he's got a shovel, and the dirt is like moved and displaced, and he goes,
Is something wrong?
yeah. They took my son's belongings.
Who?
They.
His body's still there.
Yeah. The things, the creatures, a family that I don't have the page on quite this second. Give me but one moment, please.
My
I don't have
memory
the
is
right
loading.
DM screen either, fuck.
He pulls out a little pamphlet, starts flipping through it.
My memory is
The
loading.
page of the family.
My memory is
Keeps
loaded.
taking my belongings, stealing my son everything but his penis.
He says, "The Bellevues." He points up, and as he points up, you guys remember what the picture looked like. There's a wall, and then there's the city, and you guys can see it on that map right there. There's this elevated bit way up here of an abbey, basically a church, very big-looking church up on a hill. And he says, "That's some damn mongrels that live up there. Probably stole it.
Why would they steal it?
They're crazy."
Have they done this before?
Yeah,
My
all
friend,
three of them.
is this where we went last game to retrieve?
You guys have never been up there.
There's a family that lives in the church at the top of this village, and they steal things from graves. And the rest of you haven't done anything about it?
What the hell are we supposed to do about it?
I don't know, kill them?
What are they? Why are they?
They're like half beast.
Oh,
They'll
okay.
kill us. Plus the abbot, he
Half wolf?
one of them.
And you let them
Not half, more like a chunk of wolf.
Spin my pistol.
Whoa. I don't know what that is. I don't know
We'll see
why I
what we
said
can
that.
do. Right?
Whoa, that's
Look,
a neat
yeah,
little
check
trick.
it
He
out.
goes,
Listen, it's not that big of a deal, really. I don't want to piss off the abbot. All right. Look, he's been living up there, doing something to the Bellevues. I don't know what, but he's been here longer than I have, and
The abbot is making them do it.
personally, a lot of us think the abbot is Strahd in disguise. We don't know what he does up there. He just lingers. We know he's powerful, and we don't want to make him angry.
What if we got rid of him for you?
Got rid of him.
Yeah.
And if you fail,
We're just 4 people wandering through the city. No
yeah,
harm.
but he knows that we've communicated. He might come after me. He might sick his mongrel folk on my people.
I hate to be the one to say that you all overestimate yourselves, but I'd hate to see you get hurt.
Oh, I'm fully
I
aware.
think that firstly we should try a more civil approach.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Not go in guns a-blazing.
Oh, I guarantee he'll let you talk to him. I just don't know what he'll say to you.
there are many different ways you can get rid of someone. Not all of them require stabbing them in the heart.
I agree with that. Just be careful. I don't know where the rumor started, but a lot of people think that he may be a servant of Strahd or Strahd himself.
If he is Strahd in disguise, there might be a problem. Because he seems to like to throw lightning bolts at
If
me.
he's not, you should know that you can change hearts and you can change minds.
You
You
can.
can't change home. You can't get rid of them easily.
Can't change home? You can change home pretty easily. I've done it a couple times.
Just move out.
Well, let us
Then
go
we
investigate.
must disagree on what a home is.
And
That is fair. That is fair. So,
As a furball.
do you know why this place has withstood itself for so long?
No idea. Really far away from Castle Ravenloft, I have to assume.
he can't get inside.
Yeah.
He's not invited.
It's like a big house.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I learned
You're
that.
safe from Strahd as long as it's raining, and as long as he's not invited to your house.
I also learned he can turn into a bat.
I was kidding.
I just realized I almost taunted him early to be like, come and get it. And I realized how bad of an idea that would have been.
Ooh.
That was when she was
Yeah,
saying,
his
come
magic-
in.
Yeah, come inside. Come face me.
Don't invite him.
No,
Don't.
no.
Any sort of beckon will allow him in. Do not do it.
Even like a.
Yes, anything. Do not do it.
Oh my god, I thought he said sword of beckon.
Oh, do not
Yeah.
proclaim the
Wield
sword of
the sword
beckoning.
of beckoning.
It's just
It's
like
what
a
the
figure
fuck
at
is
the
that
end.
kind of shit? Who would buy that? Sort of come kill me.
It just on the tip is a finger. It just goes like this.
Middle finger.
Also a dildo. What were you doing?
He takes your
Hold on, I have to regain my thoughts.
No problem, no problem.
It's my life.
So, just wanted to say, you know, in the future, if there's ever any talking that needs to be done to people, you guys should handle that. I'm no good at that at all, so.
The two of us?
One of you.
Alright. Me? Okay, yeah, I can do it.
But then it's also up to you what we do next.
I'll give you like a,
Dude.
and then you'll know. Shoot them.
Got it. I like that.
So, what are we doing then? Are we gonna go check out this Abbey?
We could go speak to the Abbot
Yeah.
first,
I could talk
or
to
should
him,
we
see
go
why he's
talk to
doing what
the wolf people?
The wolf people might be a bit more of a test. I don't really know. We could try the Abbot. It's right down the street instead of
Alright.
an hour out
If
of
at
town.
any point you are not able to, like, you know, do that,
Oh,
I just need you to go quack,
Quack.
and then I'll know.
is there a
Okay.
way for us to get into town
Okay.
without proving that we're not werewolves? Like a
Can we have
paper
like
you
a-
can give us that we can show?
I know your faces.
Okay.
If I may.
Wait. Sometimes I change my face. So
What?
you. Oh, I'll be you, and I'll.
Whoa.
So, yes, you know, Viridian. He was like, "You can do this. You should worship him."
I don't like that.
Sometimes.
Then he didn't give me this, and it's a curse that only Viridian can.
I don't believe you.
Oh shit.
Please use your normal faces.
All right.
I would appreciate no more trickery.
We're gonna go speak to the Abbot for you.
Okay. Just be careful.
Of course.
I-
Always.
Still need to
Uh,
patch my
let's take an hour
Oh, yes.
to do
You
a
need a
short
short
rest and put our gear on.
Sounds
We
good.
didn't have
Take a
any
short
of our-
rest
we
and
didn't-
put your armor
We
on.
didn't have any of our gear for that entire bit.
Nope. You're in PJs.
Guess who doesn't wear armor?
Yeah.
Guess who didn't have his daggers? I don't wear armor either. I
Who didn't have his daggers.
Take this, Strahd.
I keep at least 3 of my daggers on me while I sleep.
Nice.
Has led to some cuts.
I was gonna say, I'm waiting for when you turn over and you just go,
Ari.
Then I just go.
Ari, I'm bleeding on myself again. Stop sleeping with your daggers. I want to be safe.
Ari, I'm
It's just
losing a
that
lot
time
of foam. Oh.
fuck.
Dun dun.
I'll cast mage armor on myself for the day.
Same.
Oh, see, I'd already done that one because I can just do it for free.
Yeah.
Waiting for Magic Initiate.
I do it again, so I can get more hit points.
Cast.
I cast. This is for you, editing, Jacob.
He's gonna love that.
No, we won't.
Wait.
He doesn't care about that. Oh. I made current Jacob upset.
That made current Jacob upset.
Yeah.
Ooh. I wish I could just perfectly recreate that.
It's so hard. It's like only 6-year-old levels.
Yeah. Ooh.
Alright.
I showed you a message.
You shot me?
A message.
How dare you?
Well, 3.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Sorry.
Are you trying to
Siri.
get your phone's attention by yelling, "Hey Siri"?
There it is. Hey Siri.
I just had a heart attack.
But that
feel a
phone
little
is
more
piece
awake
of
now?
shit.
No, it doesn't like it when something's on top of it. Hey Siri.
No, not you.
I'm really sorry. That was so genuine. It was. I feel bad.
Just expected you to be out here on the table, not in the darkness.
Right next to
I
you.
sorry.
In the evil.
No, it's fine.
I mean, you could have just done it, but
Yeah, you understand why though, right?
Deep breaths.
It's fine. I have something I can do. I just need to wait for the moment.
okay. You guys short rest. And what do you do? Heading up towards the Abbey.
Headed up to
Cool.
the Abbey.
I'm going to send you guys a player version of the Abbey so that you guys can have a little bit of a map idea. Try not to metagame with it.
Did what's his face make that too?
No, this is for the book.
Oh, cool.
I like how we just assume the book has no maps
Yes,
whatsoever.
I have to do it
All
later
the
though.
Patreon guy.
Well, it's. I think it's gonna be an overhead.
You don't know what they are yet though, so.
The patron guy does like non.
The patron guy only
Informational.
did all of Krezk, so
12.
I have that on the bottom right below me right now, so you guys can see that. Make sure to check out James Webster on Patreon because he's really awesome and he let me use the art so long as I credit him. I love you, James.
I love him too.
Oh, hey, Logan. On your most recent video on the Runesmith on YouTube, you didn't put a link to.
No, I did. I put it up.
Okay, cool.
See, I always schedule upload mine and I can't put comments.
Or was it you?
It was me.
It was you.
Yeah, I can't put comments when it's schedule uploaded, and I tend to
Yeah.
upload them at like 11 in the morning, and I'm asleep. So
Yeah, I messaged Jacob and I was like, "Hey, you plugged Deca Mini and then said
11
look at
in
the
the
link
morning.
below, and then there was no link
What?
below."
it's fine.
So-
It was for 10 seconds. I got it.
Yeah, you sent that and I was like,
alrighty.
hey, you didn't do a thing. And I was like, alright, I'll get up.
Put the comment in.
Gotta get the money.
Yeah. Go check out.
You already paid me like a long time ago.
It's an awesome.
Dude, Deca Mini is like
Yeah.
the best ever.
They're actually really cool.
Check out the deck of many.
Sponsor me.
Yeah,
A
even though
40K sub channel
even though we're not
What?
current, this video isn't.
being advertised on a 9K. I'm going places.
Sure are, bud.
Hey, you're at 40K in like a couple of months. That's pretty good. It's pretty damn good.
You need that September bump. Got XP level 3 ad.
Oh yeah, we'll never forget September.
It
was November.
It was November.
It was November because it was during BlizzCon.
That makes me a lot happier.
Why?
V for Vendetta.
Oh yeah. Remember.
5th of November.
These
It's
are
5th, right?
nerds.
I'm pretty sure it's 5th.
These are fucking nerds.
You're a fucking nerd.
Is it?
I'm
It's either
fucking
4 or
gay.
5.
I'm gay.
All right, so if you guys
No, it's
notice
5.
down below, you are coming up to. If you look at the compass on the top left, north is left. So it's
I don't
really
have the message
this
yet.
way.
None of us.
Okay, well, I sent it to Strahd. It is actually this way. It is pointing east. So yeah, just letting you guys
So
know.
it's like a backwards
He
L.
did send it to Strahd.
Yeah. You guys will be coming up this side
I
of
know,
the
the
Abbey.
joke was that he didn't send it to us. He sent it to
No, yeah, it's perfect for us.
Now Strahd can get in. He's
Fuck.
got the map.
All right, we're gonna knock on that.
All right,
door.
so you guys make your way up.
What's
The
coming up?
switchback road.
Are we coming up from the plus 400, plus 500, plus 600?
Yes.
Is that hundreds of feet?
Yeah, you're
Jesus
scaling
Christ.
up it. It's not adding hundreds of feet. That's just the elevation of it.
Yeah.
So now you're 400 feet up. Now you're 500 feet. Then 600, 700.
Yeah, that's how I.
Yep.
Oh, it's a receipt.
The switchback road that hugs the cliff is 10 feet wide and covered with loose gravel and chunks of broken rock. The ascent is slow and somewhat treacherous. The air grows cold as you near the top. The road climbs about 400 feet up, so it takes you guys a good few minutes to walk up this hill, basically. Eventually you make it to the top. Your legs are pretty tired. And it curves all the way around to about right here on the side, which is the northern part of it. So you're like on the back of it, basically. Each square is 10 feet, by the way. The road from the village climbs above the mist to the wide ledge on which the Abbey is perched. A light
Above
dust...
the mist.
And you look out and you see more mist.
Oh fuck.
A light dusting of snow covers the trees and rocky earth. The gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings, to either side of which stretches 5 foot high, 3 foot thick walls of jumbled stones. Yes, 5 foot high. The walls are this big. Could easily climb over it.
I could step over it.
Yeah, basically. 3 foot thick walls of jumbled stones held together with mortar. Blocking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates, the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by 15-foot-high curtain wall. A belfry protrudes from the rooftop of a closer north wing, which also sports a chimney billowing gray smoke. Outside of the gate are two strange-looking figures. They look to be asleep. One is about 4 feet tall, squatting, snoring, and it looks to be a dwarf, but it has the mule of a wolf. And on one side it has a wolf ear, snout, and fangs, and then the other half you see a bit of a dwarven face. It's the rest of its body looks to have patches of donkey flesh, and it has a donkey's tail that is kind of like occasionally like moving back and forth. Its legs are that of like a feline. It's got like lion's feet. Looks like that.
All right then.
Some sort of...
The other creature has a hood and is also asleep. And you notice that this person is a female. She has what looks like tufts of fur coming off the side of her face that almost makes her look like she has a beard. And on the other side, it looks snake-like with a snake eye. With like a snake arm that is reptilian and a wolven arm on the left. And they're just asleep in front of the gate.
Is the gate open?
The gate is not open, but it is
unlocked.
not unlocked. It is not locked.
Is this gate the right here?
Very
Or is it
north.
up there?
Yeah, up there. So,
We're not even inside yet.
here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got it.
I'm whispering for the sake of the game, but do we want to let them in?
What?
Sorry. Do we want to sneak in?
No.
Do we
be
want to
hard.
wake them up then?
We're here trying to make an appeal.
So should we wake them up?
Again,
I
I'll let you
imagine
handle
so.
the more diplomatic things.
All right.
If worse comes to worse,
If worst comes to worst, I'll just charm them. That's easy enough.
you can do that?
I can actually.
It's very persuasive.
And beautiful.
I don't see it.
it's like gleaming Irah, and you're just like, don't get it.
Hello there. See how this goes.
The ear to the wolven one. It perks to one side in it.
Hi there. We wish to speak with the Abbot.
He's like squatting. As he kind of looks up and he holds out a shovel.
My name's Irah. I'm relatively new to this city.
You want to speak to the abbot?
Yes,
Goes over to the other person.
we're very
Hits him.
curious about.
I want to speak to the abbot. Right. The other creature kind of pulls the hood over her face. She says, "Didn't let them talk to the abbot. Follow me. Follow me. Come in. Come in." And he goes over to the gate and he like opens it, and it's like really rusty. And the other person kind of stands guard, just kind of watching all of you through like the distant gaze of the hood.
Thank you. That was easy.
Okay.
Do you follow?
Yeah.
They lead you inwards. You begin to walk over the path. You can see a graveyard to the south, the west there, below to
I see
your
it, yeah.
right. Basically, if your characters are facing it, it's your right.
Every chance I get, I'll try to prepare the dodge action.
Okay, you're just
Very uncomfortable here.
all right. You begin to walk down the path, and there is a fifth, and they lead you towards the center
So we're
area.
headed south on that pathway.
Yeah, and they lead
Yes.
you into this little bit right here. There's doors, and I'll
Okay.
explain it to you. A 15-foot-high curtain wall joins the Abbey's two wings. Behind its battlements, two guards stand at attention, their features obscured by fog. Below them, set into the wall, is a pair of 10-foot-tall wooden doors reinforced with bands of steel. To the right of these doors, mounted on the wall, is a tarnished copper plaque. It's everybody's passive perception.
Not good.
12,
14.
3, 13,
14.
14,
3.
10. Then everybody notices those guards. You give it a second look because you're all kind of on edge. They're just scarecrows with chain mail on them.
We've seen moving scarecrows before.
No, you haven't.
Haven't? I thought we did. Sorry.
They're not even scarecrows. They're literally
Just
like
stuffed
dummies.
people.
They're like mannequins that are perfectly still.
And where are they?
So as you walk towards this big door in the middle of the Abbot, there's two like parapets
Columns?
almost, and and there's like mist shrouding and like curtains, and there's two figures, and you're like those
So
are
they're like 20 feet up or something?
yeah, and you're like
Okay.
those aren't
Weird.
cards, and you're aware that you guys are easy to tell. He goes over to the door and he opens it as you make your way in.
Sorry to interject again, but these are the only two other living creatures we've seen here.
Until exactly right now.
Okay.
The thick fog that fills this courtyard swirls, as if eager to escape. The courtyard is surrounded by a 15-foot-high curtain wall in which stand several guards with their backs to you. Or so it seemed at first. It's clear now that these guards are merely scarecrows. Wooden doors to the north and east lead to the Abbey's two wings. In the center of the courtyard is a stone well fitted with an iron winch, to which a rope and bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs. 2 wooden posts pounded into the rocky earth have iron rings bolted to them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles. The quiet is shattered by horrible screams coming from the sheds.
Or the sheds?
A person with spider mandibles is the worst thing I could ever picture.
The east. So the east area where you see all those little rooms, there's like distant screams coming, and they he says, "Oh, don't worry about that." You see a well in the room. There's troughs and all this shit, and then there's a
Are we in
post.
a courtyard?
Basically a courtyard. A post into the ground, and chained to it is this creature that's hunched. They have wings, and they have spider mandibles coming down their face, and they just watch you.
Is the rest of them humanoid though?
Yeah, the rest of them is humanoid.
Okay.
It's just like they have bits of other creatures. Just kind of watches all of you.
So
And he says-
every person we've seen so far has been mutated in some way.
Yes, and he says, "Wait here." He walks over to the west, and then to the north, and heads into that wing,
I'll look over at the
What's-
back there.
and goes inside.
Sort of religion allows this type of torture on.
Don't know. I look over at the back guy.
Sorry, when I say wooden sheds, I don't mean the it's in a different room. There are sheds along the walls, 6 of them,
I see them.
and you can hear screaming and
Yeah.
So
coming
they're
from
like
the inside
chicken
of them.
coops, pretty much.
Yes,
Yeah, I
Chicken coops.
see what you're talking about on
they
the map.
look exactly like chicken coops,
I'll look over at the back guy.
crouched on the ground.
Why are you chained up? Can you not speak? Come on, I'm new in town.
I message you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try remove curse?
Speak to the abbot first.
Just talk
I'm
to
gonna
me.
pull out and clasp my
I can't do
dagger
much.
just for defense.
You hear back in your mind, stop, stop, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop!
Me speaking to you, is it making
You pull out a dagger? Is it like obvious?
He's not super stealthy. He's just like, I'd say maybe he's clasping like the hilt of it.
The creature backs up as much as they can away from you until the chain goes taut against the thing.
I'm gonna go up to him, hands up.
I'll put
Obviously.
it back.
I notice this person is a girl.
Okay.
I'll put it away.
I'll go down to one knee.
He's backing up as much as possible onto their leg. They jump up into the air, and the wings are flying in the air until the chain is also taut.
I don't mean any harm.
And then, like trying to get away from you as much as
Would it help
possible.
you if I stepped away? And I'll start stepping away.
Go away! Go away! Go away! As you back up slowly, they
Is it
fall back to the
speaking
ground.
now?
It just said those words, and it just watches.
What happened?
Did the abbot do this to you?
We can help you.
Yeah, it's long, stringy black hides much of her face, but clearly visible are the spider mandibles and teeth replaced her human mouth.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure, roll insight.
I'm rolling to see if she's acting in a way that is like she's abused and she's afraid of everyone, or if she just actually doesn't like us.
Roll.
Not good. 8.
You don't need enough to know this person whatever has happened to them has driven them mad.
Okay.
So, me, just basic observation. I'm extremely familiar with animals. This isn't animalistic. This is altered mind.
Humane insanity.
Yeah. He'll probably shed a tear just watching the display.
Alright, you said that there are other people in here?
No. There's a well, and then there's sheds along the walls,
There's
6 of them,
banging on the sheds.
and there's banging and screaming coming
Not
from them.
necessarily people, but there's banging and screaming from the sheds.
Well,
Maybe we should speak to them.
At this moment,
the two
the
guards,
door
yeah.
opens, and the other guy walks over. He says, "He will see you now."
Okay. I'll walk in.
Guys, make your way inside.
Well, they don't have to follow.
Gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single stringed instrument from some unseen master. The bard and 2 entertainers can tell that somebody's very badly playing the violin. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with an arched leaded glass window. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire in a hearth, while above the fireplace mantel hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs up to the upper level, while in another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin, dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled as to not touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. A handsome young man in a brown monk's robe gently takes the woman by her hand. A painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a chain around his neck. He moves with the grace of a saint. Picks her up. Says, "Good, good." And he looks towards all of you. He says, "Greetings."
Hello.
Steps forward a bit. He has a gentle, warm smile. He has short brown hair. No, it's not short. It's longer. Goes down to about his shoulders. And he looks at all of you. He's just wearing basic robes. What can I... Why are you here?
Well, we've only come here a few days ago, and we were just curious about this place and
It's a real shame.
the purposes behind everything. You know, it's just interesting. I've never seen, you know, something like this in at all ever. And
It's
you seem to be the one-
truly awful, but remarkable at the same time. I also apologize that you have to see it like this.
What was it at its best?
Oh, a place where heroes gathered, but unfortunately they were also defeated by Strahd. Long time ago.
And so what is it that you're trying to do with this place?
Well, something that they didn't try. I'm doing my best to appease Strahd. Well, I'm not on his side, by no way. I am just doing my best to make sure he looks upon Krezk in a good way. That we remain allies with the man who, you know, rules over all of Barovia. So, I am planning on bringing him a wife. Her name is Vasilka. Come here, Vasilka. And he grabs her hand. I've been teaching her etiquette. She's very smart. However, she requires finer clothing. A dress, actually. You see, she can't be wearing these tattered robes if I were to present her to Strahd. And she's complete. And she's ready to be presented to him. And this gift would put Krezk and all of us in the good eyes of Strahd.
No.
Why are you speaking to her as if she's a thing?
You're confused. It's not that simple. We've seen firsthand the bride that Strahd desires. This woman, however beautiful you may see her, is nothing to him.
We did see him fairly angry. Managed to live to tell the tale.
Moments ago.
At losing a woman. I doubt another woman would
Hey, you
satisfy
should have given him the woman.
Did you?
It wasn't exactly our choice.
Did you speak with him? Did he ask for this?
No. I've never spoken with the man.
What you're doing
Well,
is just...
I don't mean to be so forceful as much as your friend is here, but in my opinion, it doesn't hurt to try, does it?
Well, it depends on whether or not you attempt to injure him. If he sees it unsatisfactory, right?
You did say that you've never spoken with the man.
He does seem quite a tyrant.
Yes. Well, I seem to understand him just a bit. I know that attacking him is not a good idea, as many countless people in Barovia have tried and have failed. I figure an act of gratitude would at least do something, and something that gave them the werewolves.
Does he even know that you're trying to appease him?
He might.
You're trying to empathize with a creature you've never met. You don't know his goals, you don't know his desires, and yet you are trying almost effortlessly to appease him. You don't even know what he enjoys. Your tireless efforts are nothing but a waste.
I'm trying to help these people.
I'm gonna insight this
Go
entire
ahead.
conversation.
Can I?
Is he just trying to get in Strahd's good fucking graces, or is he legitimately trying to help
Roll
Krezk?
insight.
Can I?
Natural 20.
With your natural 20, you can tell that his intentions seem genuine, maybe misguided, but genuine. He truly cares about helping the people of this city. Though you can't tell but see a bit of either madness or like
pride.
or not pride.
Confusion.
More not confusion, more like this is my last option. If I don't do this.
Oh, desperation.
It's thank you. He's desperate in order to appease Strahd. And you can notice he's like, all these other people have tried all these different things and it doesn't work, so I'm going to do the one thing that nobody's ever tried. And that's what it seems like. And he truly cares, he just may be misguided.
Has Strahd come here recently?
No, he can't come here. I'm aware I don't know the man, but none of us do.
Sir, if Strahd...
Well, what's your goal? To run up to his castle and kill him?
Yes.
Or have dinner with him? Good luck! Many people have tried and many people have died. I am on the other side of the fence. I'm willing to,
He can't get in this city. You don't need to send a woman to her needless death.
Oh, don't worry. She's not a typical woman.
Did you make her?
She's completely innocent. I did.
Your analogy isn't that simple.
I was hoping you would help me.
I have some questions. Did you say someone gave him the werewolves?
No. The werewolves appease him. And in return, they're allowed to do whatever they want.
Okay. But you've also heard of other people that have gone to eat with him and dine with him.
And they never return.
Good to know.
You won't survive here unless we look good in his eyes.
You don't know what he sees through his eyes.
I don't. We're willing to try.
And this is what you've come up with?
Will you help me or not? I require a dress.
Oh, yeah, we can get you a dress.
What color?
If it's not beautiful, there will be consequences.
What makes you so certain that she's special, that she'll be special in Strahd's eyes?
I don't know. He can kill her, destroy her, tear her to shreds, marry her. I don't care. All I want to do is give him a gift. A worthy gift.
He really likes wine.
Yes, I feel that's typical. I feel like he already has wine. You know what he doesn't have? A woman.
Do you have a dress in mind?
As he's talking to them, I'm going to, like, with my hands folded, I'm going to cast message at the woman.
Cast message at her? Okay, you cast it. What do you say?
Do you want to do this? Do you want to go to Strahd?
No response. She's just mindlessly, like, smiling and just, like, staring. Like, not at anything, just staring.
Can I roll something to determine, like, her
Roll insight.
mental capacity, I guess would be
Sure,
the way to
roll
say
insight.
it? That would be a 16.
That of a vegetable? Nothing.
Ari asked her question.
What was your question?
I asked the question.
The dress.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I know the nearby town of Vallaki. They can make dresses there. There is one particular one that I'm aware of that exists, and it belongs to the burgomaster's wife of Vallaki. It is a beautiful, beautiful dress. I would prefer that one. If you were to bring me this dress, I can do you favors. I'm a powerful, powerful being. I would be willing to raise the dead for you.
You can do that.
I sure can.
Insight, that
Roll insight.
shit. 9.
9. Hard to tell. Seems genuine.
Have you been meddling with corpses?
Oh, well,
That's a yes or no question.
yes.
And what do you do with their belongings?
Their belongings? I don't do anything with their belongings. What do you mean?
I don't even need to roll inside it. He's gone.
Someone's been taking things from graves in the town.
Specifically, Dmitri Krezkov's sons.
Oh, very unfortunate.
Children.
You know,
If you know if anyone...
if you were to do this for me, I will bring his son back to life.
Do they come back whole, or do they come back like everyone else in this abbey?
They come back to life whole.
I'm gonna all insight.
Roll insight.
And you'll leave his family alone.
Yes, I'm not doing anything to his family. I'd simply go down and do that.
16.
Much like Irah, he doesn't seem to be lying to you. He seems to be genuine because he wants to convince you. He's trying to be persuasive, but he isn't lying to you.
Okay.
Do you have a...
Like, if he were to lie, he'd probably be telling you more so that he could convince you further. But it's almost like he's restricted. Like, I really wish I could lie right now to just convince you. But it's like, nope, I have to tell the truth.
Do you have a day you need to pass
So,
by?
I'm sorry, it's like he's
Kane... What?
It's like he's keeping to his own personal code of some
Sort of, yeah. It's like
He's saying what he knows.
he wants to be as persuasive as possible, but he's not going to lie to you. And that's where the genuineness comes from.
Can we respect that?
And he says, 3 days.
3 days.
I don't know what's going on with the corpse of the child. I haven't done anything with it.
What? No.
Not the corpse specifically, the belongings he was buried with.
What about them?
They are missing.
How unfortunate.
Do your servants take things?
Oh. Yes, they've done this before. I will find the belongings and return them to the man. What was his name? Dmitri? Dmitri,
Krezkov.
right. There's been so many of them. Yes. I apologize. That should not be happening.
Is he an elf?
This man?
Yes. No, he's a human.
Yeah, a regular human. Very strikingly handsome.
People get sick. and
Been a lot
die.
of them.
Yes. I will do this. Bring me that dress.
The dress of the burgomaster's wife?
No.
Yes. The burgomaster's wife
Vallaki.
in Vallaki, yes. She may not want to sell it, I should point that out. So it may be a bit of a mission to acquire it. She's not using it for anything, though, so... Thank you. In any case,
Yeah.
I will
Get those
leave
items.
you with this gift as a token of our friendship. He goes over and he grabs a bottle of wine and he hands it to you. Some of the best. It is the Red Dragon Crush from the Wizards of Wine. And then he yells over and he says, Otto, see these people out. He walks, you see the creature walking, he says, yes, follow me, come.
I message Ari.
Do you guys follow him?
Yes.
All right.
Can I try it now? Okay.
He leads you back through the courtyard, back out. You see the creature still coddled next to the chains. They're still screaming and banging coming from the wooden things. You make your way out. You go past the gate.
Is he the only one with us?
Yes.
Like leading us out?
Mhm.
Okay. Then as we're going out of the gates, I want to grab him and cast Remove Curse. So how's it going?
Came back to
Alright.
Tallman's completely defeated.
Oh, I bet.
Dude.
Yeah. No, he's lost this battle. The rest of Strahd is just him being depressed.
That's just what the game Strahd does.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
I just hit the reset button. I'm feeling great.
This whole day has just been like, everything you know is a lie. Welcome to a man who's insane. And he's just
sorry.
like,
Just gotta embrace the insanity.
Yeah.
that's what he's doing. He's just getting real sad.
It's Curse of Strahd, man. It's a depressing ass game.
That's
But
exactly-
sometimes it's happy.
I'm going for it, man.
Cool.
I'm getting sad.
Cool. I just hope you're not just disenjoying what's happening.
No, absolutely.
Disenjoy.
I'm just playing a very,
That's a bit-
very broken character now.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
We all want to die. No, he doesn't
What level
want
spell is that?
anything.
I believe third.
Yeah, it's third.
Tree.
Is it the highest level you can cast?
Yes. It doesn't even have at a higher level.
You hold out your hand and you draw the sigil and the symbol, and as you grab onto him, you grab onto what could possibly be holding onto him as a curse, and it's there, and it's very, very powerful and very distraught in the DNA of the being, and you can't pull it out. It's far too powerful. And he looks at you. What
Was
are you
it
doing?
evident that I was casting a spell on him?
I mean, yeah, but he looks confused. He's like, "Huh?"
I just go, may Viridian bless you. We'll be on our way now.
He looks around. "Huh? Oh, okay, bye." Do you make your way out? The gate shuts. You can make an Arcana check if you want.
Yes. Oh, you jerk.
4, 5,
7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah, that sucked. It was just like.
Yeah.
All right, you guys make your way back down into the city of
Are we
Krezk.
actually gonna get that
I was
dress?
just about to ask that.
So
Yes.
about those wolves.
What about them?
We're about to go
What's
see.
our next step?
Yes.
We should get that dress.
Why?
Bring the man's son back to life.
Would it matter?
Yes.
How? He's lost 3 others.
Yes.
What's one life going to change?
I'm assuming this is as you guys are walking down.
Mhm.
I've
Life
lost.
can bring a lot of joy.
I've lost 2 friends. Having them
And
is
I've
what
lost
kept me sane.
7.
It doesn't matter how many
And
you've
an
lost.
entire tribe.
Then what are you fighting for?
Would-
If you've given up and decided that lives don't matter, why are you fighting? You You said yourself, if you fall, we need to run so we stay alive. Care about us for some reason. Why do our lives matter?
I assumed you could make a difference.
Having his son back is going to do a lot for his life.
He's just one man.
We're
He's a
just-
man in Barovia.
Yes.
Bringing his son back just means 2 more people get to suffer the curse.
We're just 3 random people that wandered in.
4.
Well, you make 4. I mean, the 3 of us. When you saw us.
I'm here to give people hope.
With music.
And what has it done?
I mean, we gave back the priest's son who was going to die if we didn't do anything
We
about
did
it.
also single-handedly save the wine industry of the entire country, which is probably going to do some good for some people.
And we helped a woman find her love.
It just makes the people more deluded. I don't trust anything about that woman or that lake. I may be wrong. Didn't seem right.
I think when you see happiness, it's usually not a delusion.
It also sometimes doesn't seem right to anyone else. Because it only makes sense to the people it is happening to.
Until it ends.
Everything ends at some point. Even misery.
I hope you're right.
When you guys make your way down, you see the burgomaster waiting at the bottom. And he just kind of sees you, and he, as you make your way down, he says, "So, well, what happened?"
He's going to bring your son's things back.
Oh, good. Anything else? That's it?
For now, yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course.
What would you do to get your son back?
What?
Just saying. What would you do?
I would do anything.
Okay.
What?
Just a hypothetical question.
Well, what kind of hypothetical question is that?
We're sorry, we shouldn't have said anything.
It's fine. It's all right. If you guys need anything, I was just open to you.
Thank you.
We may be leaving for a few days, but we'll be back.
Be careful out there. Look out for the wolves.
Thank you.
He walks back.
So to the wolves.
Yes.
The wolves.
Alright, so you guys make your way out of there, city.
So wait. What's our game plan? Who's who?
You're Strahd.
Okay.
So who's pretending to be who?
I guess
We
I'm
have this
Ari.
box of masks.
No, I'm Ari.
I'm that guy. And
I'll be the
Okay.
wolf again.
And he's
No,
a
no, I'll
You
be
should be
Irene.
Irina, but you should try to look like a
Fucking
vampire,
600
like a.
pounds he's
Ooh, I'm a vampire now. Look at my fangs.
I could do that.
700
Can-
pounds of
Can't you do that too?
I could just look like a weird lady.
No, but as your, couldn't you be vampire?
Yeah, like a weird vampire lady. Like,
Once we get closer, we'll iron out the details. I can only do my thing for an hour.
oh, I can do mine all day.
Yeah, I'm not
Don't show
special
off.
like you are.
I can.
I wish I could fly,
What were you saying?
like float.
Do the same for an hour.
You can turn in.
You can turn into anything.
Yes.
I mean, I guess I should.
Have you ever seen another furbolg?
Yes, one.
Exactly.
nice.
I don't get it.
I don't either. Must be a fat ball thing.
I agree.
Can everybody in this party fucking disguise themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
We were a party of thieves.
This is awesome. This is so awesome. I know, that's why I love it.
Oh, okay.
It makes me happy. Okay. So where are you guys headed on the map?
Back to the wolf.
V, right?
You're just walking back to
So-
V?
No, it wasn't V.
Where do we come from?
Yeah.
I don't know, where did you come from?
'cause It was.
I don't know. I was
It was
dead.
around. It was.
No.
It was
no,
M,
no,
right?
No.
What the fuck? Wait, it was There's right there, right?
If my
Wait a second, this is Strahd's house!
if I were to have like a native Indian name, I would really want it to be Fucks with Wolves.
Fucks with wolves.
What's with wolves?
That's pretty good.
It's probably more like Dances with Wolves.
Native American. No, Fucks with Wolves. Spokes in the
Actually, I think that's a film.
Screams
Fucks
at
with
him.
wolves?
Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, it is a movie. It's the original Avatar.
Really?
Blue people Avatar.
Oh, isn't that just like Pocahontas though? Like that's what people said.
Yeah.
This isn't important.
No.
No, it's not really.
It's about a guy who's supposed to kill these guys, but then he ends up liking them and becomes a part of them and fights the guys he was originally with.
Oh, yeah, like
That's
the Disney
fucking-
Pocahontas movie. Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet.
It's like everything.
What?
Nothing's original.
Yeah, that's true. The only thing
Romeo and
that's
Juliet.
original is God.
But even then.
He was made by a bigger guy.
Alright, so you guys are gonna. Where's the fucking DM screen for this?
Up your ass.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Check Logan's,
The DM
actually. He likes to put things up
Yeah,
there.
there's that one. You want me to? Is it really important?
Yeah, it's kind of helpful.
Yeah, let me check
Burn
my
you?
room. I still like all the
Huh?
books.
No.
It also might
It's
be
nice because I can just look and see what the.
there's
Page numbers.
this is it.
There it is.
Right fucking here.
I didn't see it. Oh, I didn't tell you. I went to Game Court.
Okay.
I got the Game of Thrones board game. Yeah.
Shit.
Aw.
Colton's face! Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I also got-
I'm
is that a
so
new game
happy.
It's the one that came with the special edition.
That's
Is it
cool.
alright if I run her door?
Go, dude. Do it whenever you want.
No.
Please, it's recorded.
Stay over there.
I saw
My
the
bathroom is reserved for XP to level 3 employees only.
She's the unofficial content
She's
creator.
kind of like an
so-
unofficial employee.
Yeah.
Cool, right?
More so.
yeah.
Yeah,
I went
can't
to
remember.
Game Core today as well, and I looked at just the two sides of the dungeon, the Mad Mage one.
I got that
It
one.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I get all the DM screens because I think they're dope.
Dungeon of Mad Mage. I want to play it, but
Run
I
it.
have time. No one else has time.
Yep.
Run it.
With who?
I'll
Paul
play
and
it.
Marissa.
Paul and Colson.
That'd be a great game. Bro. That'd be a great fucking game.
Just
It'd be
Paul-
so good.
Paul leads
Paul-
so
Marissa
fucking
through.
good. Oh my god, do it!
Paul,
Do it!
Paul, Marissa, and Colston play Logan around
Holy
Dungeon of
fuck.
Mad Mage.
They beat it.
Alright. So,
Just toss Matthew Mercer in there for good measure.
Yeah. It's a good thing I have him on
Obviously.
You're right
Logan
there.
over at Dungeon of
that's
Mad
him.
Mage.
it's an outdated term. Fucking speed dial.
Obviously, Logan will run Dungeon of Mad Mage for Paul, Marissa, Colston, and Matthew Mercer.
Yeah.
My favorite
alrighty.
lineup.
So,
Call us, Matt.
People I wish were in Smash Bros.
Paul.
What?
Oh, my bad.
oh well.
Right?
Above the tree line, carved
Did you do something?
Oh, I thought you
Sorry?
said-
Carved
Just
into the
random
side of a
stuff.
rocky mountain spur is a wide, torchlit cave that looks like the gaping maw of a great wolf. Tallman, you've never seen this before. All of you
Yep.
seen it before. It's about noon, and as you're climbing up the sloping hills of snow, you see there the wolf head in the side of the mountain. Its jagged teeth and distant, flickering torchlight, and the distant sound of a flute being played.
Hey, so again, are we rolling in here, popping some caps?
No.
Mm-mm.
We'll
We're gonna
sneak
go in
in.
there.
Okay.
We'll sneak in, surprise them, and then pop some caps.
Or
Okay.
we don't know what we're here for.
That's true.
That is the problem.
You could, as Strahd, just declare all the children need to be free, and we need the item.
I was thinking I was gonna be like, is the weapon safe? And then they're gonna be like, yes,
But
it
they may
is.
not know.
And then
that
they
it's
could
a
be
weapon.
like,
If they don't,
Then you can just act.
you could say,
Just play it
did I
off.
give you anything?
How do
that
we
seems
get
very suspicious.
Or you could just say, where is all of your stuff?
There was a statue.
How do we know about this weapon?
Lady Irah. Nope, not Irah. Took a note.
Not Istrid. That was the lady we got put in jail.
I don't care about names.
The card reader lady with the Vastani. She told our fortune.
I know the Stani. They work for Strahd.
Yes,
You're
but
following her advice?
She didn't
Tallman
seem
just
to...
let you know. So also the people that brought you into Barovia. Just
Well,
making sure.
the people that brought me here, but there was a scuttle that I'd imagine they weren't involved in.
Probably not.
She didn't seem too keen on the concept of Strahd remaining how he is.
Yes.
And
She would rather he perish
She-
or
Clued us in on ways to things and ways to
remove him from this world.
very well.
Alright,
Okay.
so am I doing my thing?
So
It's a holy symbol.
Everybody make a perception check.
Alright, 12.
You take my passive.
12. Okay.
Exactly.
14.
take my passive 10.
10.
This is going really poorly.
What'd you get?
Come on, Tallman.
Natural one.
Why do you have disadvantage?
He's sad.
Snow fluttered into your eyes, and you're.
Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Who
I'll
rolled the
take-
highest? You notice that
On account of fact.
the mountainside continues going up past the wolf head.
Hey guys, there's more up there.
Like, you can continue going up if you wanted to.
There it is.
What did the woman, the statue look like? I don't quite remember. Do I remember what it looked like?
I don't recall the details.
No.
No.
Can I roll history to see if I remember?
Sure.
Okay.
I really wouldn't remember. I was too busy with the
14.
fact that
14.
Ari was late.
Yes,
or like
you
half
do.
dead.
It was a wolf-headed woman draped in garlands of vines and night flowers.
I tell you guys now. I'm just trying to describe it. Look to sickness.
Boo, make a religion check.
Look to second.
Sorry, look to where sickness and madness
His
are
memory
bred,
isn't great.
where children once cried.
4.
I thought that's one above
Yeah,
it.
your
get
memory is
fucked.
great. Get fucked.
What?
Look for a den of
Wow.
wolves in the hills overlooking the mountain lakes. The treasure.
You were right, yes,
I
sorry.
failed tossing it the first time.
How many D20s is that?
6.
It says, I think it seems like it's more specific to in the den.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not up there.
He's cursed.
Take it back. It's a 3.
Fuck you! Okay, it's back.
So,
Logan, take it back and roll it like 100 times.
should I not mention the weapon to them?
We can just take all
It's
this stuff.
It's a holy symbol.
But you made it sound like we were just surprising them, so I have to put on an act, right?
This is the golden
Yes.
part.
It's a symbol, not.
I
Unless you
won't
want me
roll
to
until
do
it's
it.
important.
I can
There you go.
I can
Yeah,
disguise
you're right.
myself as him.
Do you want to do it?
I can.
Okay.
I dibs on Irina.
I'm just gonna be you then.
Okay, but me, but crazy. Like I'm a werewolf now. Or
Got it.
We killed one of the werewolves, right?
No.
I got very.
One of them
Way back
bolted
on
like
the-
2 days ago.
Yeah.
On the road, we killed like
One of
or
them
two,
bolted.
right?
We never
No,
killed one.
none of them died.
I got one of them
Two
to
of
run
them
away.
ran away.
That was it.
You got them to run away. They
I got-
did not die.
Whichever one I was close encounters with, I'm going to try to recreate that as best I can. Just his personal form.
He might be in here.
I mean, I don't know who else.
You guys watch. As what is she trying to get over?
I don't know.
I don't know. if she-
Victoria, you can
Go.
fucking walk through. I don't care. No, it's
I'm
okay.
just looking at you, and then from my peripheral, I
Oh
just see
my
her. I
God.
just see
Yeah.
her head
She's
go.
like,
Just walk. I don't care.
It did freak me out for a
Fine.
little bit because I just
Does
it was
not
like
matter
peripheral.
at
I was like,
all.
what?
In fact, I think it'd be really funny. People will be like,
Yeah.
"Who's that?" Like that'd be hilarious.
it was
The best part is that
Okay,
3 weeks later, this will show up
Yeah.
after you are here
Tallman,
playing Thunder tomorrow.
you turn and you begin to cast your spell.
It's a.
As you
trait.
cast it,
Fuck.
something else takes over.
This is an illusion spell.
It is not an illusion. You guys watch as Tallman, his head turns one way, turns another. His jaw begins to crack and snap forward, growing in length. This horrible scene as he falls onto the ground, onto his hands. There's snow that kind of goes up everywhere as he just... And you see his mouth and snout elongate. Fur begins to come onto his hands and face as he just falls onto the ground. And he slowly stands up. A werewolf wearing armor.
Going to put a pistol to him.
You hold a pistol to him.
Tell me you're in control. Say it.
Can I speak?
Yes. It's this growl that comes out.
I think so.
I need you to say the words. Please.
Kind of look down. Your hand is so much bigger. Claws on the end of it. Yeah, bigger than it was. And furrier. And you just clench a fist.
I am in control of my body.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, well, that was...
Not your mind?
You pull out the gun again?
No, it's still down.
Yeah. Scrape the claws together.
We can use this
Different.
our advantage. And
No, I can get rid of that.
after we go in, we can get rid of.
We could use that.
Okay.
Unless you're in a hurry to get rid of it.
I am not in control of anything that's happened in Barovia. I don't want to assume control of what this is. It's what I meant to be here. It's what I meant to be.
Can everybody make me a wisdom saving throw?
Natural 20.
Yep.
18.
Alright.
16.
Okay.
I roll for everyone.
Yeah, you too.
All right, watch me get a bad wisdom throw with a +9.
Yo.
That's a 21.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure. Cool.
22.
What
22.
did you roll on that?
Nothing happens.
Let's get this over with.
So, what I could do is, if you guys... You want to be Irina, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna transform into her, but hairy. And possibly with like yellowish eyes.
So, like, her hair is longer?
No, like
No,
hair
like
on my face.
like she has like
Like she's a wolf.
Yeah.
Like a werewolf.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what Oros actually
Like
looks
default Ari?
Not
no, like
default.
Renee, whatever she's currently.
Oh,
yeah.
so Renee as like a wolf person.
Yeah.
Right? You transform into this auburn-haired, pretty-looking woman who has wolf stuff.
Yeah, but I want to have like peach fuzz like on her face.
Nice.
And,
And
then,
you
like,
got
really
little
hairy
beard going on.
arms.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You got hair on the hands.
Yeah.
You know, it sometimes scares me you guys can do that.
No, that's a good look. I should look at
Okay.
more often, huh?
Are
I
you
have
sure?
a
Yeah.
bit of an odd request.
Yes, you should.
Okay.
It'll
Yeah.
get you lots
His
of
intelligence
lots of
is low.
attraction.
He's not good at observing and retaining information.
Mm-hmm.
He is and has always lived in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a nature check a survival check instead of a nature check when I'm forced to act like a wolf? Just do what comes naturally, as opposed to assuming.
Oh,
what
like
a wolf
know what
does.
a wolf would do?
Instead of knowing what a wolf would do, act in the situation.
Essentially, he would naturally perform a wolf's actions
Or
instead of
attempt to,
trying
yeah.
to act like a wolf.
Oh.
I'm not replicating it, I'm emulating it, if that makes sense.
So Tallman's going to attempt to emulate what a wolf would do.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Well,
just whenever it comes.
you're
Like,
verbal and have advantage. Or whenever it comes.
I'm saying in the future if he needs to emulate it.
I'm not going to pretend I know what a
Yes,
wolf
you
does, I'm going
can.
to
You
feel
can
it.
use survival, and I'll let you have advantage because you're a verbal. What'd you just cast on him?
No. No, I shot him twice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to know the best part of this?
And then
Mm.
Snap. I can change my clothes. Also, it was now Strahd with his eagle
I
robe.
see Strahd appear.
Pissed off with thunder and lightning, very, very
Except it's
frightening.
like typically Strahd's like, and he's like, and it's really funny.
It's a me, Strahd.
Yeah, basically.
Like a
Like cheeky Strahd.
cheeky straw.
I can do that.
And now he looks serious, but he's like trying to be serious.
I'm gonna look like Irina. I want to try to look a little more like pale with the teeth, like she had like the vampire teeth.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Turn into it.
Ira, is this a good look for me?
Yeah, look at you, so beautiful. Harry.
It's asking Ira.
That's Strahd.
Strahd, is this a good look for me?
Unfortunately. I don't know how to answer this.
God damn it.
So I say
Just want your
Better
honest
question.
opinion.
Do you think I should do this all the time?
I think we should go. However, I will say, if you're asking my personal opinion, I prefer the other look. All right. How do you think Strahd would walk in with Irina?
I'll be at your side.
Probably,
Okay.
you know, like
Very like
together.
if you even look at her, I'll kill you type thing. I feel like that's
I'll offer my arm.
Strahd.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Strahd is about, how tall are you? You're 6'2".
Yeah.
You and Strahd are like the same height. So there's no height difference.
The worst thing is that like when you go to do it, you note that like because I'm wearing the cloak, it kind of emulates it.
You go
But
through
you kind of
his
go
arm
through
a
a
little
very
bit.
slight amount of arm because
It's like
Strahd is
squishy.
probably buffer than Irah is.
Yeah, literally, it's like... It's kind of funny to you in the moment, you're like, huh.
It's fine. The cloak hides it. I can also make it billow to make it look like I'm floating.
Oh, that's dope. You should do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. The cloak will be billowing the entire time.
It's just like
This
testing out
the
how
billowing
claws
cloak is the
feel.
best item I've ever
You literally
purchased.
look exactly like how Strahd looks all the time.
Perfect. That's exactly what I'm going for.
And you guys are just heading in.
Yeah.
Alright. Armored werewolf, Strahd with a billowing cape, Irina, who is a vampire spawn, and Renee with the
beach fuzz.
With fur. Got it. Cool. Guys, make your way in.
And I'm definitely walking behind them.
The open jaws of the wolf's head form a 15-foot high canopy of rock over the cave mouth, held up by natural pillars of rock. The ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet inside the cave. Torches and iron brackets line the walls. From somewhere deep inside, you hear the echoing sounds of a flute. Some of the notes are discordant, painfully so. Harris in here.
Excuse you.
We made that exact same joke when you weren't here the first time we came here.
But Logan wasn't here. Anyways,
It's pretty funny.
yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
Wasn't here either.
About 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet down, you see that same guard post. Just the cave splits to the left and right. Standing on a 5 foot high ledge between the divide are two feral-looking women wearing shredded clothing and clutching spears. They look over at you. They just kind of stand up straight. They wait for you to come down.
I'll walk up.
Look at one another. You return.
I do.
Who is this? Points down at Tallman. And this points down at Seamore.
Do you not recognize her?
No.
This one we found on the road. I figured.
Just kind of bare my teeth.
If you're doing what you're doing, use another one of mine. I'm not too happy with you right now as it is. Take me to them, your leaders.
Well, Kirill is not here.
Where is the other one?
What other one? You mean Emil?
Yes.
You took him.
He didn't. He returned here. I sent him away to return here. Where is he?
You sent Emil back?
Yes.
We've not seen him in months.
You better go find him then.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
They're like,
Natural 20. I'm not kidding.
They look so panicked, and they look. Both?
Yes.
they turn down and they turn into werewolves and they begin running out of the cave.
Useless. I'll keep walking through.
Left or right?
Right.
All right. Make your way to the right.
We went left last time.
Did we go left last time?
You,
Did we?
yes.
Alright, if you say that as you're going, you're like,
Listen. You just start going left.
Always go left.
A 5-foot-high stone ledge overlooks
left
this
over
large
and
cave
right.
as you make your way in. And just to let you guys know, it's all lit by torches. Which has a smoldering campfire in the far west end. The floor is covered in gnawed bones. There is an old man sitting in the back. Like literally the resemblance of Reinhardt. Like buff but old. And he's in the back of, there's a campfire and he's like... And he's like playing this flute in the back of the hallway and he looks up at all
I
of
just
you.
glare at him.
And he just...
Does he have any scars?
He watches. Yeah, he got a lot of scars.
What do you mean he's going
Go back
toot,
the fuck
toot,
off.
toot, toot?
He points, he says, "Who's this?
No.
Name!
Say
Name!
Tallman.
What the hell kind of name is that?"
An old one.
Krill will hear about this. Just shittily playing the flute again.
Stop playing that flute.
Chucks it to the ground.
I keep walking.
And he's not even angrily, just like, as you say! You make your way,
It's like a toddler who has a toy they're not supposed to.
yeah. Fine! You make your way up the stairs and continue into the next room. The deep caves. A maze of torchlit tunnels and caves expands in front of you. Bones lie strewn across the floor. Ceiling's about 10 feet high, and there's just pillars and winding ways that you make your way through. And to your left, you can see those same other caves that are dens. There's a beautiful woman laying in one. There's another woman and a small boy laying in the other.
As we're walking, when we go into like an area where there's not anyone, I'm gonna kind of do me a little snap and cast message on Renee and say, "Did they get a name from you for who you are?"
No, but I have a good one. It's falafel.
Falafel.
It's very werewolfy, right?
I snap again. Give me a name Strahd would give someone, not falafel.
Kuffel falafel. Like Kirill.
You make your way further in. Those people don't seem to bother you. Make your way down the stairs and you see a familiar area. The shrine. Rough-hewn stairs lead down to a torchlit cave and a bizarre sight. Wide-eyed children stand behind wooden bars and stare at you in terrified silence. The cave holds 6 wooden cages, their lids held shut with heavy rocks. 2 of the cages are empty, and each of the others holds a pair of frightened children. So there are 4 frightened children. A crude wooden statue stands between the cages. It bears the rough likeness to a wolf-headed woman draped in garlands of vines and night flowers. Piled around the statue's base is an incredible amount of treasure. A woman in shredded clothes kneels before the statue. Behind the statue, 2 maggot-ridden corpses hang from iron shackles bolted to the wall. The woman immediately turns around and stands up, and she looks up.
As we're walking in here, I'll click my boots on it just to
And
be sure.
this woman looks like this.
Gotcha.
Tap it again. Nice.
Sorry.
As we walk in, I'll click my boots on.
Okay. Strahd goes, boop. She looks up.
There's no place like home.
She eyes him, but doesn't seem to care. Looks at everybody else.
This is Tallman and Falafel. Your leader isn't here right now, so I'm
Kirill's
not...
out hunting.
Yeah, well, Krill will return to learn that he has new people leading his pack.
Leading?
These 2.
Why them?
They know what I want. Better than you do.
You don't know what I want.
I don't care what you want.
I want my husband. That's what I want.
Whatever.
Maybe if you keep doing what I say, you'll get them.
I have been doing what you say. I've always obeyed you, and you took him from me.
Beta male smile.
Not where he is now. If you want him so much, go find him.
You know I can't survive in your domain. I'm too weak. All I want is Emil returned to me. Do you understand? Do you understand what you've done? He didn't want the children to die. Our ways are barbaric. How do you not see this?
I will take the children, and I'll return Emil to you.
She steps back.
However, these two will lead.
Did this light just get brighter?
No.
These two will be the ones to take them to my domain. These two will be the ones to return him to you. Not you, not any of your
Emil
kind.
wouldn't want you to have the children. What will you do with them?
That's none of your concern.
That I don't accept. He wouldn't want that. He would want them safe.
There's no place safer than a place where I'm not angry.
What? Where?
The point I'm making is if you do not give the children to me, it will anger me.
She looks defeated.
I'm offering you something that you've wanted. Something I can take back away real quick.
Roll persuasion.
Can I look for
That would be a 14.
She looks defeated. And she walks. This light definitely got brighter.
It did.
Anyways. What? Was one of you going to do that? No?
I was gonna ask if I can look in the treasure pile for a holy symbol. But
Yeah.
You see a lot of stuff in the treasure. You look down into the
There's a
treasure.
lot of treasure.
You see a lot of
as-
treasure.
As you go, and like you kind of tug a little bit, and I see you looking, like, dear, find the item that you desired.
grand.
A lot of copper, a lot of silver, a lot of gold, gemstones, jewelry, like very nice jewelry, an ivory drinking horn, pipes, and a censer with a platinum filigree, and what looks like a small little bitch.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Just a
little
tiny
picture of
bit.
me.
It's drawing at your wife all along.
A small piece of jewelry, maybe about this big. It's silver or iron. Has a red gemstone in the center of it. It looks like a sun.
Could I roll religion to see if that could be a holy symbol of the Morning Lord? Perhaps?
Roll religion.
Because we're here to look for a holy symbol. What's my religion bonus? 15?
15.
Yeah.
Not to the Morning Lord.
Who's it to? No?
You just know it's
I-
not to the Morning
I
Lord.
think I think it's a holy symbol though.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll pick it up.
When you walk over to grab it, the woman looks over at you and she says, "Beware. Those who take from the Night Mother are cursed." Grab it. Pick it up. As soon as you do, the card that Madame Eva had given you flutters out from one of who has it?
We
I
kept
think,
them?
I think I had all
Yes,
the cards.
you kept it. Flutters out from your pocket and it dissipates. The one that what was it?
It was
Meridian.
Meridian.
Yeah, it
I'll
just burns away
put it in
as
my
you
bag.
grab it. Ari. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyways, you grab it and you take it. And she looks over, she goes over, she pulls out keys, and she begins to unlock the children's little things. And they run. They stay in it, actually, for a second.
Tallman, Waffle, gather them up.
Okay. If I'll try and take their hands.
You walk over to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're scared, but they go towards you. Are you doing anything?
I'm collecting them.
As you walk over, they scream and cry and try to get as far away from you as possible. You grab them, however, and they just and they are screaming and crying. The two you have and the two you have.
Could I have gone over to the one that I winked at?
Yeah.
Okay. I wink at him again and see if he has any sort of insight into it.
Are you Strahd?
No.
Looks over. The woman's like confused.
Let's go.
Regardless,
Quiet now, child.
So there's 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
take them outside.
Ah! They're like screaming and crying.
Toss
As
them
you
like
grab
Donkey Kong barrel.
All right.
I took 2 of
Did
them.
you take anything else from the
yeah.
treasure?
I told them to take them outside.
You guys walk all. You're gonna walk all the way out.
Yeah.
You stay with her. Stay.
No, I'll follow.
I'm gonna turn. Did you find what you desired? Very well. I'll offer my arm back.
Okay.
You will have a meal back once I've sent them back to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I walk out with Irina.
And you guys are kind of hurriedly like slowly make your way out. The two people are the two guards are still gone. And when you walk back in, the dude has the flute again, and he chucks it as soon as you walk in.
Fuck that thing!
You
pick it up
make
when
your
you
way
leave.
out, and you make your way out of the werewolf den.
Run, back to Krezk.
Slowly make your way
Once
out.
we're about 30 minutes away.
The kids are crying and screaming the entire time.
Once we're about 30 minutes away, I'll prove back into.
Okay. The 2 kids you have are confused. And then the other 2 kids are still screaming and crying.
When we're about 30 minutes away, I'll set them down, but I'll keep the 4.
Put them down. They run.
Oh.
Ah! One's rolling down the hill.
Can't sleep.
They're rolling down into the...
So
And they land in the
collect,
snow.
pick one of them up.
You pick one up. You pick... This one is... Oh. The one you pick up is 7 years old. The other one you pick up is
I'll go
10
to the
years
other one.
old. And the 2 that you have are 8 and 7.
I'll go to the 10-year. I'll take the 10-year.
Alright. He's the oldest.
Any way you can turn that off? I'm gonna be Irah now.
Okay, alright.
Any way you can turn that off
I could turn it off.
of him?
Mm-hmm.
Be kind of nice because I don't think they're gonna let us into Krezk without him not being like that.
Can you take my children?
I'll take them.
I'll look at them.
Okay, someone.
As I said before, I feel as though I'm in control.
Yes, but they're not a fan of werewolves.
Nor am I.
Let me know when we're closer.
How far away?
How far away are we from the city?
You walk 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Each thing's 5 minutes.
So we're probably nearly there.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
like-
30 minutes to get
So
there.
we're like close to the gates.
Yeah.
Like the gates are in sight almost.
Yeah.
Once we get to that point, I'll revert.
All of it kind of clicks back into place, and you shrink back into your
Oh,
large
that's
form.
nice.
I want to ask the kids if they know where
They're like,
parents are.
oh, huh?
Do you know where your parents are? No?
Oh, just so you
Yeah.
know,
My
apologies.
mommy and daddy, they died.
Oh.
So did
Apologies,
my mommy and daddy. What?
Wait, what?
Feel that kid.
What is it? Well, when are you gonna ask me something?
What does that mean?
Strength.
They're human children.
The other 2 wake up. They start crying.
Can I try to comfort
It's like,
them?
roll persuasion.
I'm gonna turn back
I'll try to
into.
calm down the one that I have.
Roll persuasion.
14.
24.
You both kind of coddle them and hold them, talk to
Yeah,
them.
I'll
You're
do
just kind of
the,
got the
like,
hand of the
the-
other one. You tell them, like, hey, what do you tell them?
I'm just gonna pick him up, hold him.
Okay.
Just try to
He
soothe him.
warms up to you and stops crying. What do you tell this one?
You're out of those cages. You'll be somewhere safe soon. We've got you.
I'm gonna take you to someone who will look after you.
Look,
you
and
know?
I'll kind of pull him back, and I'll say, look, I'm not Strahd. He's not a wolf. We're here to help you.
Okay. Okay.
What's your name?
For kids, they've seen shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's awful.
What's your name?
Billy?
Billy.
Billy. I'll put out a hand like to shake. I'll say, I'm Irah. You know how to shake a hand? No? Put your hand out. And I'll softly grab it, and I'll shake. It's good to meet you. We're
So,
gonna be somewhere safe soon.
Okay.
Billy is the 10-year-old, right?
Yep.
Can
And
I
then
get...
there's 2 7-year-olds and an 8-year-old. The 8-year-old is a girl. Her name is Beatrice.
Okay.
I'm gonna call her B.
And the 2 7-year-olds are named
One is our...
Shalissa.
Shalissa.
No.
They're both Shalis.
Alyssa.
Everybody ever tell you look like Beyonce? Nah, they say I look like Shalissa. Who's that? Me.
Alright. Beatrice and Shalissa are both 7.
No, Beatrice is 8.
Oh, Beatrice is 8.
Shalissa 7. And the young boy that you winked at, his name is...
Connor.
No, it's a...
That's a good name.
His name's Connor.
Connor. Okay,
He's
that's their
7.
names.
He's an
Antonio
android.
Montoya.
Yeah, I'm the android sent to you by Cyberlife.
And they continue walking along.
I touch you,
What?
and I cast Remove Curse.
Oh,
Really appropriate way.
I touch you.
Right in the junk. That's where I touch you. I
Yikes.
cast
That-
it.
Nice.
I mean, you can bat me away.
Yeah, he would.
Okay.
You still cast it.
You
in the moment
see
of
Seamore's
touching it.
hand come
I mean, it still takes 6 seconds.
through your
So.
dingus, and you swat it away.
Perfect
And then he just touches you right here, and you're like, oh!
I'd
And then
still hold it away.
Okay,
It takes an action, so...
Explain yourself.
I'm carrying you.
From what?
Your curse.
like he almost got the sigil out, and then it dissipated.
When you take my hand, I grab your wrist. And I'm still trying to cast it.
I'm not cursed.
Are you going to resist?
Yeah, because I'm casting this.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom saving throw and try to beat his save DC.
That's easy.
What is your save DC?
25.
Fuck!
26.
You hold that werewolf in, man. Remove curse worked. You just resisted it.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Get rid of your werewolf.
Why?
Because it's an abomination.
No more than any of us.
That's not true. We're not.
Speaking of, it sounds like we have someone to free from Strahd's castle.
Feel any different?
That werewolf.
Emil?
Why do you
Yeah.
wear that? This is Connor. Points at
Yeah.
your armor.
Keeps me safe.
How?
Try to hit me.
I don't want to.
Here, I'll show
Okay,
you.
bud.
I'll show you. I pull out a dagger and I put it very lightly against the plate,
No!
and I
No!
scrape against the metal,
No!
and there's nothing. Cause see,
I don't
the armor helped him.
know which was more annoying. The scrape of the knife.
He's like freaking out and he just doesn't understand.
Maybe we should go... No, don't you pull out the gun. Put it away. Seamore,
Seamore, that's probably not a good idea.
watch that a bit.
It's really not.
These kids
Bless you.
went through what we went
I
through.
know. I know.
I'll
Trust
bring out
me.
a dagger. And I give it, its handle is towards it. And I'm holding the blade.
What are you doing?
I need to
Grabs
learn.
it. Needs 2 hands.
For a
Trust me when I
dagger?
say.
He's 7
It's 2
Okay.
pounds.
and malnourished.
Okay.
Are we almost to the...
Yeah, we're at the gate.
Yes.
Yeah, you're just outside the city.
Can we go inside?
Go ahead. Let's give him back the dagger, and maybe there'll be someone in there that can train them.
Yes. Like
You
the...
can hold on to it.
Like the bird.
Do you want to hold that right now? Okay.
I take it back. Does anyone else want it?
The 10-year-old is like,
Man, give me that shit.
Are you ready for it? Okay.
No.
Sorry.
Hey,
It's an inappropriate gesture, and I apologize.
watching you.
he's a werewolf. I hate werewolves.
Me too.
Yes, but he's a nice one. He's half the reason you escaped.
Can we?
This is my dagger now.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Alright, you guys make your way towards the gates. They see you inside. They're like, hey, they have kids now. Cool. And they let you in. And you make your way inside.
Here you go, Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Yeah, well, we can do Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Wait, really?
Yes!
Oh.
You open the door.
It's a new lease on life for him. New kids.
You lost 4, now here's 4 more.
We replaced 2 kids for you.
Dimitri walks out and he looks at all of you and he says, "Oh, you've returned. You're children.
We snuck into the werewolf's den.
Got real busy.
We saved them.
They were in the werewolf's den.
They
Yes.
were. We
They're
got them out.
in need of.
Come, children, come." And he leads them in.
The
Gives them-
10-year-old has a dagger for protection.
Why does he have a dagger? Give me
What
that
do you
dagger.
have?
No.
A knife.
I need it to
What was
kill
his name?
werewolves.
Billy.
You won't be killing anything, young man. Hand that over.
Billy needs
Hands it over.
Billy
to learn
has.
how to protect
Not at this
himself.
age. Takes the dagger back.
Wait,
Is this
wait.
yours?
No, it's his. That's Billy's knife.
Yes, it's...
Oh, when you're older. He takes it. He gives them
Plenty
food.
old enough.
He also gives them clothes. You see his wife come out. He says, "Have you met my wife?
No,
We
This
have
is..."
Delia.
That's not her name.
It is now.
Her name is...
That was in something.
It was
Not that.
Angela's character in Tessera.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, jeez, that's...
Aw.
I would not remember that. Shocked Pikachu face is best meme.
Yes. It's true.
It is known.
I still like my favorite is gosh, I forget what it's called, but it's like da 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 da, and they're like
Oh.
flying off.
Oh,
Brody Quest?
No.
Oh, Shooting
That
Star.
is- yeah,
Shooting stars means, yeah. And my favorite one of those is it's like an anime fight, and the guy gets like spun and thrown, and it's just his animation going through everything.
What is her name?
My favorite one's
Delia.
where the guy is
Super-duper.
in a motorcycle accident and like gets launched
Oh.
off of his motorcycle.
He just goes,
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
That guy
Anyways.
died.
It's actually a good song too.
Oh,
but
that's a really
everyone
good song.
associates it with the meme now.
Shooting star, so fast, can't keep up. She just doesn't have a fucking name.
Delia.
Alright, her name's Delia.
Hi.
If you're watching this,
Angela, we miss you.
She doesn't watch
I know.
Anna, sorry. It's Anna.
Anna?
Her name's Anna.
No,
She
it's
says,
not.
"This is my wife, Anna."
It's definitely
She says,
Anna.
"Hello. These children need clothing." She gives them clothes, and they change.
Hey,
He
kind
says,
kind of an insensitive question out of the game. Do they have any living children? No?
all died.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
that
should
last one
figure
was
out why
recent.
that's happening.
He says, "These children will be given to some of the villagers in town. We already have many orphans that live in the city. We take care of them. So,
I see.
yes, orphans are a common thing."
I was unsure where else we could bring them, so
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for bringing them here. You've
of course.
done very well.
What time of day is it?
Like 3.
3?
Should we?
You
the rest of the day?
have a thingy.
I do. I would like to sit with it at night when we rest. But,
Okay. What are you guys doing for the rest of the day?
I'm pestering her until I find out what the thing does.
Oh, should I do it
What's
now?
it do?
At some point, I do want to have a conversation with Ari, but I'll let everyone else kind of.
I was going to look at it tonight.
Yeah, but why wait?
Alright, I'll sit with it.
All right. What's your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Okay. This item can only be attuned to by a cleric or paladin of good alignment. I will, however, let you attune to it.
Oh, Cool.
because you're divine soul.
You're also pseudo cleric.
Yes.
You attune to it. This thing is powerful. As soon as you attune to it, the gem in the middle glows for a moment and subsides. What you know this thing can do is it can hold vampires. As an action, you can expend 1 charge to present the holy symbol to make it flare with holy power. Vampires and vampires spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol. When it flares, make a wisdom saving throw. A failed save, they are paralyzed for a minute. They can repeat the saving throw, however. It also empowers your turn undead if you have turn undead, which you don't. You can also, as an action, expend 5 charges, and out of the gem, it'll expend a bright light out to a 30-foot radius, like 60 feet, basically. And it counts as sunlight.
Oh shit.
It has 10 charges and it
super
regains
nice.
1d6 plus 4 every dawn. This is the holy symbol of Ravenkind that was brought in your thing, right? Yeah. The powerful force of good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Everybody levels up.
Oh.
Sweet.
Yeah, we level up.
Found one of the cards.
Should we do that after the
Let's.
We're gonna do something,
Seems kind
right?
of like the end.
It was.
We're gonna get to the end real soon. What were you gonna do?
I wanted to have a conversation with Ari.
Okay.
Just with Ari.
All right, Logan, Tim, get the fuck out of here.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, you're Renee right now.
No, I changed back.
Oh.
I just didn't say I did. Don't make out too much. Okay. I'm watching you.
How funny would that be though, if it was like, I need to speak to Ari, and Seamore's like,
Be a dick move. That would be.
He's like watching, like with.
no, he's me.
Oh,
So you
he's
find
me.
him.
Oh, that would be funny too. He's
Fucking-
watching from binoculars.
I see.
Okay.
I'm sitting with the thing, like, ooh, that's fun.
On the
That's fun.
broken bed you died in.
Huh? I'm not up here. I'm like in the sitting area.
Okay.
It's fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like a necklace, right?
Yeah.
It's a little shiny.
Looks nice.
Thank you. Oh,
Looks like that.
spooky. Did you need something?
Sort of. You said that he had given you one more chance, right? What was it, Viridia?
Yes. Well, maybe later I can have more than one. But for now, until I can inspire their I don't know, existence in people?
He seems real enough to me.
Yes. But I mean, only having one person to draw any power from must be.
Rough.
Yes.
I mean, even we have more than one.
Yeah. Heaven was strange.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
I almost went there myself.
Mm-hmm. Though you would have gone to a very different place, I'd assume.
Probably. I don't know where, but somewhere different.
Maybe to Morden.
Mordens?
Morden.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't follow Morden. I imagine a place where I can just kind of do what I want. Adventure to my heart's content. Have you ever thought about things you've wanted to do, but you haven't done? Regrets. Potential regrets.
Yeah. I have a lot of regrets. Not because I didn't do them, though.
But because you did?
Because I did them. I mean, it's kind of my motto in life, I guess.
Live with no regrets, or?
Oh no, I have the regrets. It's just I'd rather regret doing something because I did it and not because I didn't do it.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
It was good to see Irina happy. She never seemed it, did she?
Yes.
Tatiana, I guess.
It's an odd thing, love.
Seems like a regret almost on her part. Maybe on his part, I'm not sure. That they didn't get to experience this life that way.
Yeah. I can understand it.
I don't want to make that same mistake.
Yes.
And I kiss Ori on the cheek.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I don't know exactly how to handle these situations. But that's what I've been trying to say.
I'll stand up. I'm flattered. And maybe in a few weeks or months when we're out of here, we can talk about this.
So it's not a no.
It's not a no. It's a definite maybe.
He laughs at that. Then I don't have any regrets about this.
I'm glad.
Aww.
Walk away.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Aw, how sweet.
Aw, how cute. Oh wait, we gotta level up. Guys, get in here!
Yeah, we're gonna roll.
That was a nice little moment.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do the fonts now?
I ended the game, we're just gonna level up.
Yeah.
Okay. You continuing your levels in Paladin, sir? Do you have to think about this?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. It's up to you.
Gonna take a level in Druid.
Okay,
Ooh.
a level in Druid. Interesting.
A druid paladin.
Very cool. Druid Paladin.
He's learning things about himself now.
No,
Totally.
barbarian.
And then he's
Alright,
just
so
gonna
you'll get the
get
max hit points for that one.
fucked.
Which I believe is 8 plus your
A
constitution.
D8
Bard or
Rogue.
Rogue level in Rogue. Alright, roll that D8.
That's a 5.
Nice. Sorcerer?
So far,
Oh,
so
shit.
6! Nice! Coming back to life, feel a lot better.
Woo.
Also, your race has changed. I have to make it for you, but you are
Yes.
now an Azamar changeling.
fancy, fancy.
Fancy
Fancy.
schmancy.
Mystic.
Fuck you. Roll that D6.
Aw.
Aw.
I get
Or
it.
Seymour.
That's right, I have a good constitution.
Better than mine.
Alright, cool. Thanks, guys, for joining us for today's episode. It was a really emotional episode. Logan cried, I think, 800 times.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining us. We will be back next week with another episode. I'm sorry, I upload these terribly, and they're typically
You
throughout
bastard.
the week. I know, right? But thank you for joining us for this episode of Curse of Strahd. We will see you next time.
I loved this episode. It was my happiest, favoriteest episode.
That's the end of the game.
That's the end of the game.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, his mind is gone.